The sound of a heart pounding wildly. A man pressed down on her, kissing her directly. Their two pairs of trembling hands intertwined, only letting go after a long time. There was blood at the corner of his mouth. He held her tightly. Drink my blood. I won't let you leave me. Don't die. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, don't leave me. She tremblingly raised a hand to caress his face. She gently offered a kiss. I love you. That has never changed. Tears streamed down her face. In the endless years to come, your eternal life will be the cruelest torture. Forget me. I will leave, taking our painful love with me. Scene change. In a modern sports equipment room, Shuai Momo was in a daze. Beside her, Gao Fei and Chen Rui were coaxing and deceiving. This little Momo's skin is so soft when not losing out. But isn't drugging her a bit too much? Why isn't she waking up yet? This woman sells anything for money. Maybe it'll be more exciting when she wakes up. Shuai Momo slowly opened her eyes. She was a little confused. Did I just have a medieval dream? I can't remember it clearly. Gao Fei said excitedly. She's finally awake. Let's go, brothers. Shuai Momo was startled. Gao Fei and Chen Rui. Aren't these my university classmates? Those two troublemakers? Wait, didn't I already die? She recalled her memories. I was struggling alone in the big city, only to be bled dry by my family. She remembered the past. Her mother, holding a stack of money, said bluntly, "How is this little bit of money enough to pay off your younger brother's bad debts?" Her ex-boyfriend conspired with someone else to deceive her. Shuai Momo grew even more furious. Deceived by a scumbag, which led to a car accident, and he even abandoned her. The scumbag pretended to be friendly with her, saying viciously, "I'm going crazy." After giving all my money and work plans to my goddess, what does she have left? Shuai Momo thought about how she couldn't even find peace after death. To buy a house for her brother, her family exaggerated her death. They even sold her corpse for a ghost marriage. Everyone sucked my blood and ate my flesh. They won't even let me rest in peace after death. Shuai Momo said angrily, "I'm not resigned to this. I'm not resigned to this." Back in reality, Gao Fei leaned in and touched her face. Look how calm she is. She must be an old hand at this. He said to Chen Rui, "Is the camera on?" I'm so excited. Chen Rui, next to him, held his phone. It's on, it's on. Go for it. Momo thought, could it be that I've been reborn back into my university days 6 years ago? Gao Fei unbuckled his belt, muttering, "Oh, let's get on with it. I can't take it anymore." She thought, in my past life, they tried to assault me. If the gym teacher hadn't found out, I would have been violated and filmed long ago. Gao Fei continued his actions, very excited. Come on, scream, huh? Shuai Momo gritted her teeth. In my past life, I didn't care about anything. But in this life, I don't want to be a lamb to the slaughter again. The sound of a whip cracking. Shuai Momo stood up. Gao Fei panicked. Little Momo, you dare to fight back? He turned to Chen Rui and said, what are you standing there for? Get her. Chen Rui said in shock. Okay. Anyway, no one will investigate if we cripple her. We'll just say she was a prostitute haggling over the price. It's settled. She angrily cracked the whip again. Don't you guys like to play rough? Come on, I'll play with you until you've had enough. Momo used a rope to choke Gao Fei. Chen Rui, beside them, trembled. Help! Murder! Little Momo is killing someone. She glared at him. Chen Rui stammered. Don't come over here. Help! The teacher pushed the door open. What are you all doing? Momo let go of Gao Fei. Chen Rui cried miserably. Teacher, save me. This woman is crazy. Momo said clearly, I've already called the police to report them for drugging and attempted rape. The teacher looked at her. This Shuai Momo, rumored to do anything for money, dares to use the sports equipment room as a brothel. All right, forget it. This is a school. Hurry back to your dorm. Shuai Momo sneered. You're all cut from the same cloth. This is what I did in my past life. I complained to the school leaders, but to protect the school's reputation, they threatened me with my graduation certificate to shut me up. So those two became even more brazen and started spreading rumors. The rumors followed me all the way to my company. My promotions and raises were seen as the result of selling my body. My efforts and dignity were trampled on. Now that I'm reborn, I will not be silent again. Teacher, are you blind and deaf? Shuai Momo held up her phone. I said, I'm going to call the police and get a medical report for my injuries. That Gao Fei pretends to be a rich heir to swindle money and sex. And Chen Rui has a fetish for peeking up girls' skirts. If I call the police, I can expose a lot of their dirty laundry. The teacher was sweating. Wait, let's report to the principal first. It's not too late to call the police after. If word of this gets out, S University's century-old reputation will be ruined. Shuai Momo turned off her phone. Fine, let's go see the principal. Her eyes were determined. In this life, I will show no mercy. In front of the academic building, a car sped by, and a line of bodyguards stood in formation. An old man said respectfully, "Mr. Lan Muchen, you've arrived. Please come in." Shuai Momo thought, what a grand display. Who is in that car, that even the principal has to come out to greet them? The principal gestured, whispering to the gym teacher, "Do you know what date is? Get these students somewhere else, quickly." The gym teacher panicked. Yes. Oh no, next month is the 100th anniversary of the school's founding. It said that S University's biggest backer, the Dang Huang Group, will send a senior executive. Could it be them? A voice said, "They're here. This way, sir." Stepping out of the car, a foot emerged, and a handsome face gradually came into view. He walked inside. Suddenly, he stopped and glanced at Shuai Momo. Shuai Momo blushed. This man exudes an innate aristocratic aura. Who is he? Why is he staring at me like that? The person next to him thought fawningly. This girl's clothes are disheveled. Won't this anger Mr. Lan Muchen? He turned and said, "Mr. Lan Muchen, let's go inside first." Lan Muchen walked up to Shuai Momo. "Do you need help?" That person was shocked. "Huh? What is Mr. Lan Muchen saying? He helps people?" She pondered. "In my past life, I listened to the gym teacher and went back to the dorm, so I never met this Mr. Lan. From the looks of him, his status is not simple. I can give it a try." She replied, "I do." The person next to them worried, "This little brat wants to expose everything right here." He interjected, "It's nothing serious, Mr. Lan Muchen. Your time is precious. Please go inside first." Shuai Momo retorted coldly, "Teacher, please don't interrupt when others are talking, okay?" Lan Muchen turned around. "Whatever you have to say, why don't you come inside with us and say it?" The teacher turned to warn Momo. "You really know how to pick a place to talk, huh? Do you still want to continue your studies?" She replied firmly, "I know what I'm doing. You don't need to meddle in my business." A student daring to speak to a teacher like that. In the principal's office, the gym teacher explained the situation. "That's what happened. She insisted on calling the police, so I could only bring her to you first." She thought, what the gym teacher means is that I'm a busybody and trying to falsely accuse them of pimping. Gao Fei said smugly, "She seduced me first. The whole school says she's a prostitute. She's the one bringing shame to the school." Shuai Momo responded calmly, "Do you know that attempted rape carries a sentence of 3 to 10 years? I also suspect they used illegal drugs to render me unconscious. That stuff should still be on them." Gao Fei retorted disdainfully, "You think the police will only listen to your side of the story?" Momo replied calmly, "There should still be drug residue in my system. With this evidence, do you think you can escape?" He shouted angrily. Oh, the principal finally spoke. "All right, you two go out first. I want to talk to this student privately." He waved his hand, thinking, luckily, the VIP room is very soundproof. Otherwise, it would be bad if Mr. Lan Muchen heard. He leaned closer to her. "Don't think this is so easy. I have people backing me. Just you wait for death." "You bitch." She thought, who is backing him? Usually, those rich kids who wanted to mess with me would just throw money at me and be done with it. Could it be that today's incident was orchestrated by someone else? Who? The principal's face darkened as he warned her. "Student Shuai Momo, is it? I hope you'll consider this carefully. A girl's reputation is not as resilient as a boy's. This will affect you for the rest of your life." She stared at him. "Here we go again, the same old trick. In my past life, you deliberately made things difficult for me, but this time, I'm prepared." Lan Muchen stood by the window. The plane tree outside the window was planted by me when the school was founded. It's so big now. S University is 100 years old, isn't it? Bo Simeng, beside him, replied, "Yes, President." The tree has grown, but one thing should never change, and that is the school's mission, to teach and nurture people. Bo Simeng thought, the principal thinks we can't hear, but how could he deceive the ears of the Blood Clan? He said, "President, you want to intervene in this matter. Don't be hasty. Let's hear the full picture first." A voice came from the room. "Student Shuai Momo, this matter today concerns your daily conduct. In theory, the school can expel you. If this blows up, it will have a huge impact on you and the school. You don't want to be pointed at for the rest of your life, do you?" Bo Simeng said angrily, using that to scare a young girl. "This principal is shameless." He turned to ask him, "How do you think she'll answer?" Bo Simeng sighed and replied, "This will affect her graduation. An ordinary person would just want to quiet things down." Lan Muchen asked doubtfully, "Is that so?" An image of Shuai Momo's resentful, angry, and desperate eyes, as if from hell, appeared in his mind. "Let's make a bet. I don't think she'll agree." Bo Simeng smiled. "I'll bet your super expensive car." Lan Muchen readily agreed. "All right, someone with eyes like that, how could they bow their head so easily? Girl, what will you show me?" Lan Muchen mused. Someone with eyes like that. How could they bow their head so easily? Girl, will you show me? In the principal's office, the principal said earnestly to Shuai Momo, Shuai Momo, after all I've said, you should understand now, right? Shuai Momo nodded. Yes, I understand, principal. She held up her phone. Oh dear, when I was recording Shinrue trying to assault me, I accidentally left the camera on, so I unintentionally recorded everything the principal said. The old principal panicked. What? Shuai Momo continued. The principal of the prestigious S University, using a victim's accusation to suppress one of his own students. If this were made public, I'm telling you, it would become the talk of the nation. She held the phone screen up to his face. Here we go again. Show your face. The old principal was sweating profusely. Shuai Momo, she had anticipated what I would do and deliberately set a trap. I never thought I'd be outsmarted by a student like this. In the VIP room, Bo Simming sighed. All right, I lose. This little girl is really bold, daring to stand up like this. I'm afraid I won't be getting that supercar. Lan Muchen said, go help her. He thought, anyone who challenges the existing rules will not have a good end. The principal won't let this go easily either. Bo Simming replied, I can help her, but can you tell me why you're being so special to her? Meddling in other people's business is not like you. Lan Muchen said, can't you hear it? Bo Simming was confused. I can't hear her thoughts. Bo Simming was stunned. You, the president, can't hear her thoughts? The Pureblood Dragon clan are the nobility among the Blood clan. Never mind a mere human. Even the inner thoughts of most vampires cannot escape the president's ears. But this girl, who on earth is she? In the principal's office, Bo Simming walked in. Young student, we have heard your accusations clearly. The school will give you a satisfactory answer. If you're not at ease, hold on to your phone as evidence. Shuai Momo stared at Bo Simming. This person seems to be the one who followed Mr. Lan Muchen into the VIP room just now. From the looks of it, he seems to be Mr. Lan Muchen's assistant. Bo Simming said awkwardly, what, you don't believe me? Shuai Momo thought. She glanced at Lan Muchen by the window, then turned back. No, I believe you. Principal, I'll be waiting for your answer. The old principal gritted his teeth. Gao Fei, Shinrue, you two get in here right now. Do you have any idea what huge trouble you've caused? Shuai Momo strode away. The two of them walked in, sincerely apologizing to the principal. Shuai Momo thought, this isn't enough. Only jail time is the punishment they deserve. In my past life, I made too many compromises because I thought compromise could bring peace. How naive. Since heaven has given me a chance to start over, I must plan my life well. First, I must make money. Having sufficient financial strength is the solid foundation for my rebirth. Gao Fei shouted, on what ground are you taking us to the police station? What's your relationship with Shuai Momo? Two bodyguards covered his mouth. The principal slammed his desk. You brat, do you have any idea who you're talking to? Shut your mouth. Bo Simming spoke up. Principal, regarding this matter, I hope you can give the group a satisfactory answer. The old man wiped his sweat and replied, yes. Actually, I already have a plan. As Bo Simming walked away, he panicked. Mr. Lan, please wait. I have prepared very well for this year's anniversary celebration. You can review the plan first. Bo Simming turned back and replied, Principal, what you need to consider now is how to keep your position. The old principal collapsed to the floor. It's over. It's all over. Lan Muchen watched Momo's retreating figure. Shuai Momo, how will I remember you? S University Girls' Dormitory. Chiyuchi was scrolling through her phone and said, speaking of which, I'll take you to see Wang Fei tonight. My roommate is back, gotta go. Shuai Momo walked in. Chiyuchi asked, Shuai Momo, what's wrong? Why are your clothes all wrinkled? While folding her clothes, she replied, it's nothing, just dealt with a pack of wild dogs. Chiyuchi asked worriedly, are you really okay? You don't look so good. Shuai Momo thought, Chiyuchi, in my past life, when rumors about my promiscuity spread all over school and the girls were clamoring to kick me out of the dorm, you were the only one who stood up for me. I still owe you a thank you. Shuai Momo smiled and replied, I'm really fine. Thank you, Yuchi. Chiyuchi blushed shyly. What are you thanking me for? I was just asking casually. Why do I feel like Shuai Momo is different from before? More sunny and confident. The phone rang. Chiyuchi looked at the screen and said, my takeout is here. I'll go get it. Oh, you went out without your phone just now. Someone was calling. It was ringing on the desk for a long time like crazy. You should check it. Shuai Momo picked up her phone. It was a message from Gu Shiyuan. Have you figured out this Friday's CET 6 exam? Momo, I'll forward the course materials to you. Also, there's a thesis defense. The content requirements have been sent to your email. Are you there? Can you find time to participate in the computer competition? This Wednesday, Shuai Momo thought, that year, it was because I helped Gu Shiyuan secure her exams that she became the campus belle. Gu Shiyuan's family was well off and could buy her achievements, while I was almost sold off by my family as a gift for a sky-high price in high school. I desperately got into S University to escape my fate, but my family withheld my admission letter. I had to agree to pay for my university tuition and send money home every month before they let me go to school. Her hand trembled. I had no way out. In my past life, I could only compromise with the school, and in the end, I became the target of everyone's blame. Another message came in. Momo, I heard you got into trouble. It's all my fault for leaving my things in the academic building. Shuai Momo recalled, I thought I only ran into Gao Fei this time because I was helping Gu Shiyuan get her things. In my past life, she conspired with that scumbag to harm me, which is why I got into a car accident. It turns out she started plotting against me since university. Shuai Momo tapped the screen, adding her to the blacklist. Goodbye, Gu Shiyuan. I won't be your stepping stone again. Another message from Mom. Shuai Momo, why haven't you been in touch? Your brother needs a computer at your school. He likes all-in-one PCs. Bring some money home. Mom, Momo, you're never in touch. Your brother's studies are not easy at all. A cheap computer will make people look down on him. Since you can earn money, help your brother out with some capital. Shuai Momo's face darkened. Help him with some capital? In my past life, you sold my corpse just to buy him a house. She repeatedly tapped the screen. You're all blocked. Goodbye, you bunch of parasites. I've died once and seen enough of your true colors. In this life, I will live for myself. Chiyuchi rushed in, flustered. Momo, there are a lot of people surrounding the school. I heard Gao Fei and Chen Rue were arrested by the police. I heard they were selling illicit films online and might be in jail for a while. Shuai Momo thought they were taken away, but it still has nothing to do with me. Could it be that Mr. Lan? Would he sacrifice S University's century-old reputation to help me? Chiyuchi held her phone up to Shuai Momo. Look, the school issued a notice expelling students Gao Fei and Chen Rue, and the principal has also resigned to take responsibility. This has gone viral. This university is so strict. It's worthy of being a century-old prestigious school. Fair, open, and just. Other schools should learn from this. I've decided I'm going to apply to S University. After all, there's more dignity here than elsewhere. Chiyuchi exclaimed, haha, as a student of S University, I feel so proud. I'm going to post a comment too. Shuai Momo thought, not only was S University's reputation not damaged, but it also received a lot of applause. In just 1 hour, this was a perfect public relations move. Mr. Lan Muchen has the power to dismiss the principal and strongly guide public opinion. Who on earth is he, and why did he help me? In a shopping mall, a group of female students were shopping. It's really Sister Shiyuan who brings us to such a big brand store to pick out clothes. Yeah, the taste of S University's campus belle is just different. Huang Yeling looked at her phone. Hey, Gao Fei and Chen Rue were taken away by the police. Why did the school even expel the principal? Gu Shiyuan snatched the phone. What? Let me see. The school should be hyping up Shuai Momo's dates with boys right now. She gritted her teeth as she looked at the screen. Those two idiots, Gao Fei and Chen Rue. Huang Yeling said to Gu Shiyuan, don't be angry. The vice principal is now the acting principal. If I remember correctly, isn't he your uncle? Gu Shiyuan's eyes lit up. That's right. If my uncle takes this opportunity to become the official principal, then we can do whatever we want at school. Sisters, after we finish shopping, let's go back to the classroom and give Shuai Momo a big gift. Shuai Momo, you're a dog in the end. The smarter a dog is, the more you have to guard against it biting back. The best way is to isolate her, so she only believes and relies on me. Gu Shiyuan said arrogantly, Shuai Momo, you'd better be obediently enslaved. Don't have any ideas you shouldn't have, or I'll make your life worse than a dog's. S University Gymnasium Job Fair. S University's 20th graduating class recruitment. The place was bustling with voices and discussions. I heard many big companies are here for recruitment talks this time. Which company's resume are you planning to submit? Shuai Momo was engrossed in writing something. Although these companies are new, in 6 years, they will all be unicorns in their industries. I should apply to these companies first for better career prospects in the future. With my work skills from my past life, if I'm lucky enough to become a manager, wouldn't that be worth celebrating? Hee hee. right? I need to hurry and submit my resume. Cheers erupted from the surroundings. Wow, it's the campus belle, Gu Shiwan. Oh my god, she's even more beautiful than the rumors say. I wonder if she'll participate in this year's anniversary celebration. It would be more brilliant with her. Gu Shiwan waved to everyone. Classmates, keep up the good work. This year's job fair has many well-known enterprises. It's my honor to be able to secure resources for our school. Everyone cheered. As expected of our goddess campus belle, so gentle. Thank you for your hard work, goddess. Shuai Momo glanced at Gu Shiwan. In my past life, I was also deceived by her saintly act, treating her as my only friend and helping her cheaply obtain various titles. It wasn't until she teamed up with that scumbag to steal my work proposal that I finally woke up, even paying with my life. My isolation was all part of a trap she designed. Gu Shiwan walked up to Shuai Momo. Momo, long time no see. What brings you to school today? Murmurs spread through the crowd. Isn't she that Sister Wajia who's too busy to come to school? Sister Wajia, it's probably not appropriate for you to be looking for a job here. Gu Shiwan thought, Shuai Momo, even if Gao Fei and the others failed, I can still ruin your reputation. You'll have no choice but to beg me for scraps. She said sweetly, hey, don't say that, everyone. The fact that Momo could get into S University from a small town shows how hard she worked. The crowd's discussion grew louder. From that poor, remote place, who knows what method she used to work hard. Goddess, you're too kind. You don't know how sinister people can be. Shuai Momo sneered. You don't need to worry about how I worked hard, Miss Gu. By the way, I'm looking forward to your performance in the upcoming competition. I hope you continue to bring glory to our school. Shuai Momo thought, you couldn't see through my act in our past life. And you want to play the same part in this one? The naive GUI, Shu Yuan, looked bewildered. All previous competitions have been done by her for me. What did she mean by mentioning it publicly now? She seemed like a different person, even ignoring my messages. The crowd excitedly asked GUI, Shu Yuan, Goddess, what competition are you participating in this time? You'll definitely get a good ranking. You have to bring honor to our school again. GUI, Shu Yuan smiled and replied, MHM, I'll do my best. I'll do my best. The crowd surrounded her. You must be student GUI Shu Yuan, the celebrity of S University. Here's an invitation from our company. Hello, here's an invitation from our company. GUI Shu Yuan was a little embarrassed that, this is so embarrassing. Why are there so many offer letters? I don't know either. This is really embarrassing. Momo, help me hold these. She turned her head, but didn't see Shu Momo. That little bitch, how dare she run off without my permission? Angrily, she took out her phone to message Shu Momo. What was the meaning of your behavior today? Don't you want to earn money anymore? And I still haven't seen you send me the last paper. The professor is pressing me so hard. Her hands trembled. The other party has enabled friend verification. You're not her friend yet. Please send a friend request first. Shu Momo, what does this mean? She actually dared to block me. Meanwhile, Shu Momo thought, I'm in a hurry to make money. I don't have time for you. Shu Momo looked at her phone. I received an interview invitation. It's for Shunfeng Technology Company, Limited, which is set to develop rapidly in 5 years. I must seize this opportunity. First, I need to buy an outfit. My current clothes are too shabby to wear to an interview. I'll go check out the Hot Dream shopping mall. Let me take a look. This outfit is so pretty, but why is it so expensive? This will cost me next month's food money. GUI, Shu Yuan angrily kicked the door. Shu Momo, why did you block me? Unblock me immediately. Apologize to me right now, and I might consider giving you another chance to earn money. Shu Momo looked back at the door. GUI Shu Yuan, acting high and mighty because you have money, huh? Then don't blame me for not being polite. Shu Momo opened the door. Didn't you want to talk about the paper? Then give me the professor's email. I'll send it myself after I finish writing it, but I want 10 times the price. GUI Shu Yuan was stun point 10 times. Are you robbing me? This price is just the cost of one of your handbags. Don't tell me your paper isn't even worth that much. Shu Momo was about to close the door. Forget it if you don't want to. I won't insist. GUI Shu Yuan hurriedly stopped her. Wait. 10 times it is. If she doesn't write the paper for me, I really can't find anyone else at her level in the school. She said softly, Momo, don't be angry. I was just kidding just now. We're friends, right? Are you in some kind of trouble? Do you need my help? Shu Momo thought, aren't all my troubles caused by you? She said briskly, what about the money? GUI Shu Yuan forced a smile. Damn it, what a profiteer that I've already transferred it to you via Alipay. Remember to send the paper to the professor before noon on the 25th. Fine, I'll definitely write it. I just won't put your name on it. What you owe me, it's time to pay it back. Shuai Momo said loudly. School bell rings. Goodbye. I won't see you out. She looked at her phone happily. I've got money. Time to go buy an outfit for the interview. Wait, clothes come in so many sizes. What size am I? I've never bought new clothes before anyway, so I have no idea what my measurements are. Forget it. I'll just go to the store and pick something out. It'll be more convenient. Inside the store, a salesperson suddenly said, "Wow, miss, you have such great charisma. This outfit suits you perfectly." Shuai Momo thought, I only put on some light makeup and tidy my hair a bit before coming to buy clothes. I didn't expect the effect to be this good. I'll take this one. Please wrap it up for me. Shuai Momo walked outside. Bo-samang was sitting in his car, a rare beauty. What a feast for the eyes today. The car window rolled down. Wait, isn't that Shuai Momo? Buying saw Shuai Momo. Shuai Momo. Isn't that Shuai Momo? Huang Ling, who was next to her, said, "Are you blind? If that's that country bumpkin, I'll wear my skirt upside down." Just then, Shuai Momo waved her hand, thinking, aren't those Gui, Shu Yuan's lackeys? They've spread quite a few rumors about me behind my back. What a coincidence. Huang Ling and the other two were petrified that, oh my god, it really is Shuai Momo. When did she get plastic surgery? Bai Ying said, who was it just now who said they wear their skirt upside down? Huang Aling retorted angrily, what do you mean? Whose side are you on? Shuai Momo thought, such a plastic sisterhood. Huang Aling threw her milk tea at Shuai Momo. You ugly freak. What's the difference between dressing like that and being a prostitute? You're asking for a beating, and you're dirtying my eyes. Shuai Momo dodged it. She walked forward confidently, used to bullying others by relying on powerful connections. Are we? How can it be a mad dog biting people randomly on the street? I've really seen it all today. Huang Aling reached out her hand. You bitch, how dare you talk to me like that? I'll rip your clothes off. With a wave of her hand, Shuai Momo sent Huang Aling falling to the ground. The two behind her trembled in fear. Johan exclaimed, oh my god. Shuai Momo said, this sweet, ice-cold milk tea, it's a waste to be sold to someone like you. How is it? Does it taste good? Bo-samang pursed his lips and said to Lan Muchen, this young lady has quite a temper. A real little firecracker. No wonder she could block the principal's path. Lan Muchen watched Shuai Momo. Bo-samang turned back. President, did you just smile? Lan Muchen smirked. This was already the second time he'd had a reaction to this woman. He gave a cold glance, and Bo-samang burst out laughing. You really did smile? Interesting. Still trying to hide it from me. I've been alive for hundreds of years, and I've never seen you smile. Is this woman really that amusing? Lan Muchen raised his hand, emitting a blue light. Bo-samang continued to laugh. Hey, you can't do that. Using your powers in public. You're still saying you don't have a guilty conscience? Ha! Lan Muchen looked like he was about to explode. Outside, the three girls ran away. Huang Aling looked back. Shuai Momo, you just wait. Come back to school if you have the guts. Shuai Momo thought, I wanted to practice on them, but it turns out none of them could put up a fight. Xiao Kai walked up to Shuai Momo and introduced himself. Miss, please wait. I'm Xiao Kai. The president asked me to escort you back to school. Shuai Momo was surprised. The president? She looked at the car behind him. Bo-shimin waved happily. Hello, beautiful. He's Luo Muchen's assistant. Could Luo Muchen be here too? She thought awkwardly. Why is it that whenever I meet Luo Muchen, I'm either in a fight or being lectured by the principal? A delinquent girl like me won't be sent to a juvenile detention center or something. Will I? Shuai Momo turned back to Xiao Kai and said, thank you, but I could just take the subway back myself. Xiao Kai raised a hand to stop her. This is the president's order. If you don't get in the car, then I'll have to escort you back on the subway. Shuai Momo said awkwardly, all right then, I'll go with you. Inside the car, Shuai Momo sat primly to one side. Showing up at school in a supercar like this, I wonder what kind of rumors will spread this time. There are already enough annoying rumors about me. Seeing this, Xiao Kai turned and said, Miss, please don't be nervous. We'll be at S University soon. Shuai Momo sighed. When we get to the small road at the south gate later, please find a secluded place to stop. Try not to be seen. All right, Miss Shu. Phone rings. Xiao Kai said, hello? Yes, Assistant Miss Shuai Momo is in my car. I will see her safely to school. Shuai Momo thought, it's a call from the kind assistant. They're really nice to send me back to school. She said to Xiao Kai, can I say a few words to him? On the other end of the line was Bo-samang. He handed her the phone. Hello, this is Shuai Momo. Bo-samang thought, I'm really not used to this girl's formal tone. Hello, this is Bo-samang. Shuai Momo continued, Mr. Bo, thank you for your help today and for sending me back. Thank you for your help last time as well. Bo Samang said politely, it wasn't all my doing. I was wondering if Mr. Luo is next to you. I'd like to thank him. Bo Siming covered the receiver and turned to Lan Muchen. Shuai Momo wants to thank her knight in shining armor. Too bad with that icy face of his. He probably won't say anything. Bo Siming leaned his seat back. Haha, I knew you couldn't resist. Don't worry, I won't hang up. He handed the phone to Lan Muchen. Lan Muchen took the phone coldly. On the other end, Shuai Momo said, hello, sir. He was silent. Shuai Momo asked hesitantly, it was quiet just now, so I thought you'd pass the phone. Why is no one talking? Is this Mr. Luo? Lan Muchen spoke, that it's me. Shuai Momo's heart raced. His voice is so deep and pleasant to listen to. I left in a hurry last time and didn't get a thank you. I was wondering if you're free someday. I'd like to treat you to a meal. Lan Muchen was silent. Shuai Momo continued, oh, if you're not free, I can. Lan Muchen replied coldly, I'm free. Joy spread across Shuai Momo's face. He agreed so easily. Then I'll decide on the time and place. But can I save your phone number? Bo Samang thought no woman has ever been able to get close to him, and he actually agreed to her invitation. Agreeing is one thing, but giving his phone number? That's impossible. Lan Muchen replied, you can. Then he recited his phone number. Bo Siming's jaw nearly dropped. Oh my God, is this real? He actually gave it to her, and it's his private number. This is terrifying. Shuai Momo replied, okay, I've got it down. I'll call you after I've picked a time. Lan Muchen asked, will it be too much trouble for you? Not at all. It's my honor to be able to treat you to a meal. If you hadn't helped last time, I wouldn't have known how to get out of that difficult situation. Lan Muchen said coldly, that was an oversight in our management. I was just trying to uphold justice. Bo Samang nodded, to uphold justice. Who'd believe that? After hanging up, Shuai Momo pondered Lan Muchen's words, an oversight in our management. Could the school also be under his company's management? Could he be a high-level executive on the school's board of directors? Shuai Momo admired him. To hold such a high position at such a young age. All roads lead to Rome, and some people are just born in Rome. Xiao Kai looked at her with admiration. I can't believe this girl got the president's number and even scheduled a meal with him. I should go buy a lottery ticket today. In Lan Muchen's car, Bo Siming wailed, has the iron tree finally blossomed? Tell me, what about this girl moved you? Lan Muchen was silent. Bo Samang said angrily, you're really something else. Remember to bring me along when you have dinner. When did she schedule it for? Lan Muchen fell into thought. When did she schedule it for? He looked out the window. The first time I saw her, it was as if something was pulling me to pay attention to her. This feeling is new, yet not unfamiliar. On Shuai Momo's side, she rested her chin in her hand and smiled faintly. Mr. Luo seems unapproachable, but after interacting with him, he's actually a gentleman. When I go for my interview, I'll look around the area and find a convenient place to treat him to a meal. Could it be that the matchmaker's red thread has been tied to my finger? Shuai Momo felt it. What is this? Perhaps the answer can only be found in the alley behind the school gate. Xiao Kai politely asked Shuai Momo to get out of the car. Miss Shu, we've arrived. Please exit the car. Shuai Momo ran straight into the school. Thank you, goodbye. Xiao Kai was stunned. This is the first time I've seen a girl so afraid of riding in a car. Under the shade of the university trees, Shuai Momo walked quickly. Luckily, this area is remote and there aren't many people. Otherwise, who knows how much more gossip there would be. A figure hid behind a tree, secretly following her. He gave a wicked smile and raised his phone to take a picture. Click. In the dorm room, Chiyuki waved happily. Hi, Momo, you're back. Johan, holding a glass of water, thought, is that Shuai Momo? When did she become so pretty? Chiyuki walked closer to Shuai Momo. I told you Momo was pretty. With a little makeup, she's as beautiful as the campus belle, hee. Johan said disdainfully, nonsense. Our GUI Shu Yuan is the best. Xiaoming Mei, who was reading a book, also spoke up. What does GUI Shu Yuan even count for? Yao Han retorted to Xiaoming Mei, don't tell me you're jealous of her. Shuai Momo thought, this Xiaoming Mei has a cold personality. It seems she disdains flattering GUI Shu Yuan. Seeing this, Chiyuki changed the subject. Oh right, Momo, why did you suddenly spend money to dress up? Shuai Momo replied, I'm going to an interview at Confronting Technology. I can't wear my old clothes. Confronting Technology? Never heard of it. Students from S University all look for big companies. Momo, don't pick up a sesame seed and lose a watermelon. Hearing this, Xiaoming Mei stood up. Shuai Momo continued. MHM, thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Xiaoming Mei sent Shuai Momo a message. The investor behind Confronting Technology is the D Group. This D Group is a major international corporation involved in multiple leading global industries. Shuai Momo looked at the message. No wonder Confronting became a leader in the tech industry in just a few short years. For Xiaoming Mei to get such confidential information, perhaps her identity isn't so simple. Shuai Momo looked at Xiaoming Mei's back. In my past life, she never caused me any trouble. Her character is trustworthy. Shuai Momo was taking notes. Chiyuki held up her phone and shouted, "Momo, you're trending on the school forum. A campus fairy has appeared." Shuai Momo choked on her water. "Campus belle? Fairy? Yuki, are you dreaming?" "What do you mean dreaming? See for yourself. Why would I lie to you?" Shuai Momo looked at the photo. "Huh, isn't this from when I was coming back to school? Someone secretly took my picture." Chiyuki urged, "I told you, you look especially beautiful today. Quick, look at the comments below. So fresh and natural, full of vitality. We have such a beauty at our school. Requesting info on this fresh goddess. She will be the new campus belle for the anniversary selection." Shuai Momo was confused. What's this about a campus belle selection for the school anniversary? Hasn't the campus belle always been GUI, Shu Yuan? Chiyuki said, "Oh, you didn't know? S University selects a new campus belle every year. The winner gets to participate in the school's promotional videos and recruitment, or be in charge of welcoming important figures during the anniversary celebration. The campus belle is the face of S University each year. GUI Shu Yuan personally comes out to hand out water to campaign for herself every year. You're currently ranked 5th. I'll go campaign for you." "All right." Shuai Momo turned back to her notes. "I still have to worry about my interview and writing my paper. I don't have time for this stuff like GUI Shu Yuan. Let it be." The phone rang. On the other end, Shu Yuan, that little Shuai Momo, was also nominated for Campus Belle this year. "The votes are coming in super fast. She's already in 5th place." GUI Shu Yuan replied, "Nonsense. That girl was nominated for Campus Belle." Huang Yeling continued, "The post is already up. Go take a look. I ran into her today when I was buying clothes at the boutique. She's so arrogant now. It's like she wants to snatch her Campus Belle title." GUI Shu Yuan looked at her phone screen and laughed. "What a fresh goddess. Post news about her being an escort." "Okay, I'll get on it right away." "Haha, get lost." After hanging up, GUI Shu Yuan sneered. Shuai Momo has no connections and no resources, yet she wants to be famous? Just wait for your reputation to be ruined. Over on Lan Muchen's side, Bo Shimin was announcing the schedule. "President, the next item on the agenda is the negotiation with Huashan Group regarding the new city development and a small matter from S University." Lan Muchen said coldly, "What matter? It's S University's centennial celebration. You'll be attending as the largest shareholder. A Campus Belle representative will give a speech then. Would you like to see the people currently in the running?" Lan Muchen said, "Why ask me about such things?" Bo Shimin replied, "But this list is very interesting. Let me keep you in suspense. Take a guess who it is." He handed the phone to Lan Muchen. "All right, I'll show you. It's Shuai Momo, the girl who asked you out for a meal." "Haha, she's currently 5th. The students are still working hard to vote." Lan Muchen turned around. "I don't like 5th place." Bo Samang made a gesture. "Okay, understood. You don't like 5th place, so we'll get her to 1st place. Little Shuai Momo is so cute. She's completely worthy of it." The next day, Chi Youngi suddenly shouted, Oh my god, Momo is number 1. Johan, on her bed, rubbed her eyes. "Number 1 in what?" Chi Youngi held up her phone. "The Campus Belle selection." Momo was still in 5th place yesterday, and now her vote count is 3 times higher than GUI Shu Yuan's, firmly in 1st place. Chi Youngi looked around. "Huh, where's Momo?" Johan replied, "Didn't she say she was going for an interview? She left early in the morning." She thought, "Are those people blind? She's just a poor girl." Chi Yunchi was still looking at her phone happily. "That's right, I'll keep campaigning for her. You remember to vote for her too." Johan stared at her phone. Who would vote for her? "I voted for GUI Shu Yuan last year. I finally made it to a big city. Of course I have to hang out with that rich young lady." Johan was scrolling on her phone and saw something. Wait, this is dirt on Shuai Momo. She was photographed flirting with men in a bar, and there are chat logs of compensated dating. No wonder I haven't seen her around lately. So she's been out selling herself. Huang Yiling sent out red packets to boost the article's popularity. Yao Han smirked and liked the post. "Haha, as her roommate, of course I have a lot of exclusive inside information. Confronting Technology conference room. Please wait here for a moment. The interview will begin shortly." Shu Momo walked in. Thank you. She sat down. Joining Shinfeng is like having one foot in the door of the D Group, the leading enterprise that I desperately tried to get into in my past life, but failed because GUI, Shu Yuan, and that bastard father stole my proposal. In this life, I still have time because I already have the experience. A woman walked in. I'll give you money. Leave immediately. Shu Momo looked back. Chow Fei Fei continued. Are you deaf? I want to be the only one interviewed today. I'll compensate you for your loss. You can leave now. Shu Momo responded, interviews are based on ability. Why should I use the back door? Chow Fei Fei said smugly, do you really think you can get a job without connections or using tricks? If you don't get lost, don't blame me for being rude. Shu Momo replied, how are you going to be rude? By performing a split in those 15-centimeter high heels of yours, or by throwing a stack of cash in my face. The first one is too hard on the eyes, and as for the second, why not just put it directly in my pocket, okay? Chow Fei Fei was easily provoked and slammed the table. How dare you speak like that? Do you know who I am? My family often does business with the D Group. Bo Simeng and Lan Muchen walked in. Bo Simeng smiled and said, it's so lively this early in the morning. But Shu Momo was surprised. Mr. Luo and Assistant Bo? What are they doing here? Bo Simeng waved, hello. We meet again, student Shu Momo. Shu Momo greeted them politely. Hello, Mr. Luo. Hello, Assistant Bo. Chow Fei Fei, beside them, was overjoyed and ran over excitedly. Mu-chun, I see you again. Mu-chun, do you remember me? Fei Fei is here for an interview today. Lan Muchen ignored her directly and walked towards. Shu Momo, that you're here for an interview. Shu Momo replied, yes, Mr. Luo. Move away, that bitch. She gritted her teeth. Where did this wild woman come from, daring to compete with me for the position? Lan Muchen extended his hand. May I see your resume? Shu Momo pondered for a moment. Could the boss of Shinfeng be Mr. Luo? My future boss is also my benefactor. Chow Fei Fei ran over, causing Shu Momo to lose her balance. Mu-chun, I brought my resume too. Take a look at mine. Lan Muchen quickly supported her by the waist. He asked with concern, are you all right? Shu Momo's heart raced and her face flushed, but she quickly regained her composure. She stood up quickly, grabbing her resume. Thank you. This is my resume. Seeing him up close is so stunning. Mr. Luo's skin is so smooth and tender. How does he maintain it so well? Bo Simeng snickered from the side. The president is making his move. Student Shu Momo is indeed special. Meanwhile, Chow Fei Fei was trembling with anger. I've never even touched the corner of Muchen's clothes. What right does she have? Lan Muchen looked at the resume and said, willing to work without an intern salary. May I hear your reason? Shu Momo replied, due to factors like environmental energy, new energy vehicles are the future trend of automotive development. Shinfeng has the foundation for researching various energy sources, and its development direction is electric vehicles. I believe we will enter the era of new energy vehicles in the near future. Shinfeng has the foundation to lead the industry, which means seizing the opportunity and winning the race. The three of them looked at her in silence. Shu Momo was confused. Did I say something wrong? Lan Muchen thought. New energy is the group's next strategic move. It seems she is very sensitive to market trends. No, what you said was very good. It's just that this job isn't suitable for you. Shu Momo showed obvious disappointment. I've been rejected. Chow Fei Fei said smugly. You work hard and still fail, haha. Lan Muchen continued. However, I have an opening for a personal assistant by my side. Would that be acceptable to you? All three were stunned. A personal assistant? And it was an invitation from Lan Muchen himself? The legendary devil president, the unattainable flower on a high peak? Shu Momo was also stunned. Did I hear that right? Working by the president's side. Lan Muchen asked, you're not willing. Shu Momo hurriedly replied, no, I'm willing. I'm very willing. She imagined. So this is what it feels like to latch onto the big boss. It's amazing. Thank you for adding such a great achievement to my resume. This is fantastic. In all his years, Bo Simeng felt he had truly seen it all. One really dared to ask, and the other really dared to answer. Chow Fei Fei was about to explode with anger. The president's assistant? What give her the right? On what grounds? Lan Muchen's face was as cold as ice. On the grounds that I'm willing. Bo Simeng pushed up his glasses. Security, please escort this young lady out. She kept pestering him. Brother Chun, it's me, Fei Fei. We met at the charity gala 3 years ago. Have you forgotten? Bo Simming looked at the enraged Lan Muchen and thought she'd better run while she still can. Lan Muchen turned to Shuai Momo and said, someone will take you to the HR department to handle your onboarding. Any other questions? Shuai Momo replied, no, I understand everything. This is my first job after my rebirth. I must seize this opportunity. By following Mr. Lan, I can both earn money and repay his kindness. She extended her hand. I hope you'll give me plenty of guidance in the future. Lan Muchen frowned. Her hand was clean, but it had many thin calluses. This girl definitely wasn't pampered growing up. She must have suffered a lot. Bo Simming gasped. Physical contact was the thing Lan Muchen hated most. He's not actually going to accept, is he? Impossible. Impossible. Lan Muchen extended his hand. I will give you plenty of guidance. Bo Simming was petrified on the spot. Oh my God, this can't be real. I don't know this man. Shuai Momo thought. His hand is so cold, an unnatural coldness, not like a living person's. The two let go of their hands. Lan Muchen looked at his own hand. Her warmth had a familiar sense of intimacy. No, rather than familiar, it was more like a longing. Bo Simming coughed a few times. President, the video conference with Country M is about to start. Only then did Lan Muchen snap back to his senses. Shuai Momo looked at him and thought, Mr. Lan, that moment just now was truly charming. Lan Muchen turned around. Find someone to take her to complete the procedures. It's best she familiarizes herself with the company right away. Understood. At Imperial Corporation, a secretary led Shuai Momo into the lobby, where many people were coming and going, chatting. The secretary led the way and introduced herself. I'm Efren, a secretary from the president's office. I'll take you to complete your onboarding. Our office area is on the top floor and requires a key card for access. I'll get one for you. As Momo walked, she looked around and thought, this must be the tallest building in S City, right in the city center. It has 114 floors, and Mr. Lan is on the top floor. What is his status? The secretary continued her introduction. This is the intelligent cloud system. All the data for the companies the group has invested in is here. The group's businesses are spread all over the world. You can start learning about the company's operations from here. Momo turned in surprise and asked, what group did you just say? Isn't this Shunfeng Technology? The secretary replied, Shunfeng Technology is just a new enterprise under the group. You've been directly promoted to the president's office of Imperial Corporation. Hearing this, Momo thought, the president who came to inspect the company today and interviewed her directly is the president of the group, Lan Muchen. Mr. Lan is actually the mysterious head of Imperial Corporation, Lan Muchen. The secretary added, the president doesn't like to make public appearances and never accepts media interviews, so it's normal that you didn't know. In the future, if you need anything, just come to the secretariat and find me. I'm off to work. Okay, goodbye. Little Mo stood before the glass window, looking at the city and touching the glass. So high. This is the highest point in S City, a place where fame and fortune are most exposed, but also a place that gives capable people the chance to climb higher. Momo looked at her reflection in the glass. In my past life, I was blinded by love and shackled by family, wasting so many opportunities. As she was thinking, she suddenly saw Bo Simming appear behind her in the reflection. How is it? The view is beautiful, isn't it? Assistant Bo Simming approached her. Sorry to startle you. I saw you standing here in a daze and was curious about what you were thinking. Should I be honest? Momo asked. Of course. I want to set a small goal for myself, to become the second assistant Bo. As she spoke, Momo held up her index finger. In this life, I will take control of my own destiny. Her eyes were filled with pink hearts. Besides, working here not only has good benefits, but there are also handsome guys to admire. It's a total win. Bo Simming also raised his index finger like her. Really? Then I'll be waiting for your challenge. Lan Muchen and Xinyan walked over. What are you two challenging each other to? Since when did Assistant Bo get so chummy with this little girl? Momo saw Lan Muchen, and next to him was a beautiful woman. So beautiful. Bo Simming introduced Xinyan. This is the company's marketing director, Xinyan. You can call her Director Z. Director Z greeted Momo kindly. Hello. Momo said happily, hello, Director Z. My name is Shuai Momo, the new president's assistant. She thought, this beautiful sister's voice is so pleasant. Meanwhile, Lan Muchen still had a cold expression. I've already heard about it. What were you two so happy about just now? Then he walked closer to little Mo. Are you settling in? Momo replied respectfully. Efren has taught me everything. Thank you, Mr. Lan, for giving me this opportunity. Lan Muchen thought I just showed up, and her attitude did a complete 180. He turned around abruptly. In the workplace, what I value most is ability. Take her to the office. Xinyan and Lan Muchen left. Bo Simon turned to Momo and said, don't mind him. The president is always cold when he's working. He's rushing to his next meeting. So he must be thinking. Momo was actually watching them with eyes full of hearts, thinking that face, that aura, they look so good together. A beauty and a handsome man, a perfect match. I totally ship it. This job is so worth it. Bo Simon face-bombed. Oh, President, she's not paying attention to you at all. You'll have to try harder, he thought, then said to Momo, little classmate, stop fangirling. Let me first confirm your work schedule with you. The president mainly works at night, starting from 7 p.m., with no fixed end time. He works all day on weekends. Can you? Before he could finish, Momo clasped her hands excitedly. No problem at all. It won't affect my studies in the slightest. Then Bo Simon took out his phone. I'll add you on WeChat first. I'll notify you of your official start time. Momo looked at Bo Siming's profile on her phone. This signature has a dark but cute vibe. Assistant Bo ships CPs too. The phone rang. Hello, Yinchi said on the other end. Momo, you finally answered. There are rumors about you in the school forum. Now the school is publicly condemning you and wants to expel you, which will make it hard for you to graduate. Check the message I just sent you. Okay, thank you. Yinchi hung up, and Momo proceeded to check Yinchi's message. A revealing photo of her, with the caption 300 yuan escort. Unbelievable. They're really pulling out all the stops to deal with me. I'm so sorry, Assistant Bo. I have something to take care of first. Goodbye. In the elevator, Momo answered her phone. Hello. Who? Hacker Gu Ainen, 18 years old, a defector from the H-Country Hacker Alliance, currently assisting you with building materials. Hearing the contents of the call, Momo replied, Who are you? How do you know me? Don't worry, our paths will cross in the future. My name is Shuai Momo. I want you to find an anonymous poster on a website and drag out the cockroach hiding in the shadows. Gu Ainen listened to Momo on the other end of the line. You want me to handle a school forum issue? Do you think I'm crazy? He said, typing furiously. Momo said on the phone, Are you going to help or not? If you don't, I can't guarantee your identity will remain a secret. Fine, I'll handle it. Little Momo, is it? I'll remember you. Ugh. He hung up. After the call, Momo smiled smugly. Still such a fiery temper. Luckily, I worked with him in my past life. There will always be a time when Gu Ainen needs my help. For now, I'll let him owe me a favor. A message arrived on her phone. Have intervened in the school website. Such efficiency. That's Gu Ainen for you. The one who fabricated the rumors is Huang Yaling, and Yao Han and her cronies are fanning the flames. Too bad, Ji Shui Yuan won't accept this outcome. No rush. We'll take it slow. No one is getting away. Momo arrived at a law firm. Are you here to see lawyer Lu Yin-sun? Miss, do you have an appointment? Our lawyer Lu is the top litigation lawyer in S City. Many people want to see him. Momo crossed her arms and thought, of course I know. In my past life, my boss spent a fortune and waited 3 months just to get in touch with him. Tell him little Min is here. The receptionist picked up the phone and said, That's right. Yes, I'll bring her in right away. Hearing lawyer Lu's nervous tone, Who is this girl? Miss Min, this way please. They arrived at Lu Yinsuan's law office. Young lady, I don't care how you found out my VIP client's information to get in here, but you'd better make it quick. Otherwise, I'm afraid you can't afford my consultation fee. Momo sat across from him. Lawyer Lu, you are indeed capable, but in S City, connections are more important than ability. Your master retired, and you took over all his resources to get to where you are today. But if people knew that your success was built on having an affair with your master's wife to bring him down, what do you think outsiders would think? Momo said, crossing her arms and sitting provocatively across from him. Who the hell are you? How could she know these secrets? Lu Yin-sun slammed the table and stood up in anger. I even know about your 2 secret major clients. I might know them better than you do. You pretend to be considerate of women, but the person you like is actually a man. He was furious. Who sent you? My father? What do you want? Momo put a finger to her lips, signaling him not to get agitated. I just want you to help me sue a few people for free, and I'll keep your secret for life. Lu Yin-sun calmly sat down. Wasting all this time, and you can't even pay the legal fees. Young lady, I have 1,000 ways to shut you up. It's not that easy to blackmail me. Only money has value now. You're fighting for the inheritance of a Yama family, right? Do you need me to tell you the whereabouts of your illegitimate son? Liu Yin's son was alarmed. She even knows this? How many people in the industry are investigating me? What kind of god is this girl? Momo thought, having been reborn, of course I know everything clearly. Not only do I know, but my memory is also excellent. Knowledge is my capital. Lawyer Liu, I know even more. She stood up. Well, if you don't want to help, I'll find another lawyer. Wait. Liu Yin's son handed over a business card. I'll take your case. This is my card. Let's be friends. Momo took the card with 2 fingers. It's so much easier talking to smart people. My case file will be sent to your email. The incident happened at Spa University. I'll be back at school tomorrow at noon. Don't worry, by the time you get back to school, the lawyer's letter will have been delivered. Momo left. I'll wait for your good news. Okay, take care. As she walked, she thought, using Lawyer Liu to deal with Shuai Yuan's gang is like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. But if I don't use a heavy hand, how can I intimidate those little devils? I can't wait for tomorrow. Meanwhile, in the D Group president's office, Bo Simming stood holding a document while Lan Muchen sat. When does Shuai Momo start work? Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow. A trace of disappointment flashed in Lan Muchen's eyes. Bo Simming added, she went back to school. It seems something happened. These documents have been revised. Please review them to see if there are any problems. Muchen was still holding his pen, ready to sign. What happened to her? He asked, turning abruptly to Bo Simming. Huh? Oh, there are rumors about her on the campus forum. I'll show you the post. Muchen looked at the post on the phone. Oh, she was looking at her phone today. I just saw that the rumors are getting worse. Snap! Bo Simming cried out in alarm. President! President! Lan Muchen said angrily. Why didn't you report this to me sooner? And that interim principal, is he dead? He was burning with rage. Bo Simming stood beside him, trembling. This is bad. The president is furious. Having followed him for centuries and experienced countless earth-shattering events, he rarely had such strong emotional fluctuations. Yet today, indeed this matter, Bo Simming stood there explaining to Lan Muchen. It's tricky to handle. If we just hack the post and take it down, it will make people think Shuai Momo must have sugar daddy. Lan Muchen's eyes were still red with anger. He ordered, then go investigate the truth immediately. Her part-time work records, bank statements, a detailed timeline, all of it must be listed out completely. Muchen urged him, go now. Bo Simming scratched his head, looking helpless. Yes, I understand. Click. The door closed, and Bo Simming left. Lan Muchen sat in his chair, crossing his legs, thinking deeply about Shuai Momo. Shuai Momo. She's like a switch that turns on certain emotions in me. The image of Momo extending her hand and saying, I hope you'll give me plenty of guidance in the future, replayed in Muchen's mind. He thought, I don't know when it started, but I became indifferent to everything, accustomed to living like a machine. Lan Muchen sat, looking through the glass at the brightly lit city, but he vaguely remembered, I seemed to have been very passionate about something once. What was it? He wondered. In the university auditorium, the hall was packed with people. Look, the school forum system is now showing real names. Tang Yuki was also in the crowd. She looked at her phone, appearing very surprised. So the person who fabricated the rumors about Momo was Huang Yaling, and the one controlling the comments was Yao Han. Xia Mingmei stood right next to her, holding a box. After hearing Yuki, she added, such despicable and dirty tricks. The people who followed the trend are either stupid or malicious. Footsteps approached. It was Shuai Yuan and Huang Yaling. Huang Yaling, in a blue dress, walked with her arms crossed, saying loudly, who are you calling stupid and malicious? What benefits did you get for speaking up for Shuai Momo? Shuai Yuan, in a gorgeous dress, walked beside her. She said, Mingmei, Yaling is just expressing her opinion. Everyone has freedom of speech. Mingmei looked a bit sad, turned, and said, in your eyes, slandering others is also considered expressing a personal opinion. Miss G's views are truly touching. Yaling and Shuai Yuan, arm in arm, were surprised by Mingmei's words. Mingmei, hey, what's wrong with you? That's not what I meant. Yaling, standing next to her, was also surprised, then shouted, Little Momo, if you want to prove your innocence, come out and confront us. If I've said a single false word, I'll apologize to her in front of the whole school. Shuai Yuan added, that's right, tell her to come out and stop hiding. A group of people chimed in. Shuai Momo is so shameless. She only knows how to bully the kind-hearted Shuai Yuan. Just then, the auditorium doors opened and Momo appeared. She stood with her arms crossed. Looking for me, there was no fear on her face. Don't you all want to know the truth? I'll help satisfy your curiosity. Seeing her appear, Huang Yaling was stunned and asked, "Little Momo, you actually dare to show up? How shameless." Yuki, also standing with them, seemed worried for Momo. Momo walked in proudly, past the university students who were whispering, "She's so pretty, much better looking in person than in the photos. How could such a beautiful girl be a bad person? What do you know? Only ugly people have no way out." Hearing them, Huang Yaling cursed, "Idiots, hurry up and say something." That student was still staring at Momo, marveling, "Wow, so beautiful. I feel like cursing someone right now." He walked directly up to Momo, one hand on his hip, the other in his pocket. "Shuai Momo, let me ask you, are you 300 a night?" Momo was stunned, thinking. Yuki, standing there, was very angry. "Don't humiliate her in public like this. This is blatant bullying." Xiaoming Mei, next to her, stopped Yuki. "There's nothing we can do. Let's see how she handles it." Momo raised her hand and walked toward the student. "You want to know? Come here, and I'll tell you." His eyes immediately filled with hearts, and he leaned in. Momo punched him in the lower abdomen. He fell to the ground, his face dark, crying out, "Ah, ah," then clutched his private parts with his hands. Momo raised a hand to touch the back of her head. "Anyone else want to know?" Ji Shui Yuan, Huang Yaling, and the other students standing there broke out in a cold sweat seeing this. This woman is ruthless. At that moment, footsteps were heard at the door. Two police officers stood near Momo. One of them said, "Huang Yaling, Yao Han, please come with us. We received a report that you are suspected of damaging someone's reputation online." A lawyer stood in front, holding a document and a briefcase. "Zhongheng Law Firm is suing you on behalf of Shuai Momo for personal defamation. This is the lawyer's letter." Huang Yaling asked in a panic, "What? A lawyer's letter?" Ji Shui Yuan heard other female students discussing. Shuai Momo actually called the police and hired a lawyer. Huang Yaling must have messed with someone important. She thought, where did Shuai Momo get the money to hire a lawyer, especially from the top-tier Zhongheng law firm in S City? Huang Yaling angrily pointed at Momo's face. "Shuai Momo, you dare call the police? With the shady things you've done, you should be the first one to be arrested." Suddenly, everyone present received a text message. "Hey, I got a text." "Me too." It seems like the whole school got it. A clamor arose in the hall. This is a record of all of Shuai Momo's part-time jobs and her schedule since she enrolled. A milk tea shop, a martial arts gym, a Western restaurant, tutoring classes, and even an auto repair shop for welding. This kind of time management could be written into a book and taught as a class, huh? People were also discussing Shuai Momo was really wronged. This is a photo from an opening ceremony, but the content was Photoshopped. This Huang Yaling is so insidious. Yin Chi stood there, winking at Momo with a highlighter in her hand. "Momo, well done." Ming Mei crossed her arms. "Okay, not bad." Momo held up one index finger. "Thanks for the encouragement." The police handcuffed Huang Yaling's hands. "Let's go. If you have anything to say, say it at the station." She trembled. "How did it come to this? I don't want to go to jail, I don't." Ji Shui Yuan held her phone, her world turning dark. She thought. She hired Zhongheng Law Firm and even got a perfectly detailed timeline. Where did Shuai Momo suddenly get these resources? I have to think of a way. I can't let a cornered Huang Yaling expose me. Yao Han was being led away by the police, turned, and asked Momo, "Shuai Momo, many people in that post said those things about you. Why are you only suing me?" Momo replied, "Most people were just following your lead. But you're my roommate. You knew the truth, yet you still paid to slander me. Isn't that intentional fabrication?" Ji Shui Yuan stepped forward, trying to act friendly. "Momo, can you do me a favor? The school has just gained some fame. Having this kind of scandal now is bad for all the teachers and students." Yuchi was annoyed to hear her say this. "Are you kidding? Is it Momo's scandal or your scandal of fabricating lies?" Momo stood there, turned to her, and said, "Photoshopping, fabricating, and forging chat records. If you had advised Huang Yaling against it before she posted, the whole school would be grateful to you as if you were a shining saint of light." Lu Yang came forward from somewhere to stop them. "Shuai Momo, don't be so unforgiving when you're in the right. This could have been settled privately. Why did you have to blow it up to this extent?" Seeing Lu Yang, Ji Shui Yuan's eyes lit up and she cried out, "Lu Yang." Lu Yang continued, "Students being taken away by the police one after another. Do you know how much this affects the school? Can you face all the teachers and students of this school?" Many female students looked at Lu Yang with love in their eyes. It's the student union president, Lu Yang. So handsome. He's also a computer genius. Momo stood there and thought, "Ah, So he's Ji Shuai Yuan's #1 lackey, protecting her while she plays innocent. Shuai Momo walked directly up to him and said, when someone was being slandered and bullied, your student union was silent. Now you're lecturing the victim about morality. The question is, what right do you have as the student union president? Do you have the ability to protect all the students in the school? Liu Yang was furious after being questioned, and he clenched his fists. The police had already taken the two away. Let's go, come with us. Liu Yang stood there, placing a hand on the crying Ji Shuai Yuan's shoulder to comfort her. The crowd dispersed, whispering, Shuai Momo has a point. What should we do if we encounter something like this in the future? After speaking with Liu Yang, Shuai Momo turned to leave. Yuchi Mingmei, let's go. Yin Qi followed Momo smugly. You got it, you got it. As Momo walked, she crossed her arms over her chest and thought, sigh, can't find a single one who can put up a fight. Liu Yang and Shuai Yuan stood there. Shuai Yuan dabbed her tears delicately. Liu Yang, she didn't give you any face at all. It's all my fault for implicating you. Liu Yang was still standing there, thinking about what Momo had just said. Shuai Momo humiliated me, and Ji Shuai Yuan in front of everyone. The student union will not let her off. Momo, Yin Qi, and Mingmei sat together at a hot pot restaurant. Yin Qi browsed her phone while looking around. Momo is actually treating us to hot pot. I've never ordered anything over 10 yuan at school before. Momo sat across from the two, saying happily, thank you for speaking up for me today. Eat as much as you want. Mingmei sat with her chin in her hand. We were just telling the truth. With your work schedule, what time do you have to find a man? Yin Qi, sitting next to her, was still on her phone. Exactly. I've already seen the pictures of your enemy's downfall. If the school still doesn't give a proper explanation, I'll help you forward it online. Hearing the other Momo slap her in the face with evidence, Momo felt utterly humiliated. Mingmei added, that move was just too brilliant. Yeah, you're really amazing. Working so many part-time jobs and still having time to gather evidence. You must have been collecting it for a long time. Momo could only reply awkwardly, actually, I don't know who helped me get it. Ahem. At the school gate, Lan Muchen and Bo Simeng sat in the car, observing. Bo Simeng was listening in via phone call. The police have already taken the people away, and I've spoken to the principal over there. This matter will be handled seriously. You can rest assured now. Bo Simeng said this, but in his heart, he was thinking, what is the CEO looking at? He's smiling so happily. He tried to peek through the crack in the door. It turned out the CEO was looking at a photo of Momo. It's Shuai Momo. She seems to be in a good mood. I'll send her a message to congratulate her. Lan Muchen turned his head and asked, send a message? Simeng held up his phone. Yeah, we've already added each other on WeChat. Her Moments feed is very clean, aside from sharing some news about scientific research and technology. Before he could finish, Lan Muchen handed his phone to Simeng. Add her. Simeng asked hesitantly, huh? Don't you have her phone number? Why don't you add her yourself? Then he took the phone Lan Muchen handed him. All right, I'll download WeChat for you. As Simeng cheerfully operated the phone, he thought to himself, if you want to use WeChat for the first time just for her, just say so. A man should be more decisive. A moment later, Simeng said, excitedly, done. Do you need me to ask how to post on Moments? Lan Muchen pondered for a moment, looked at the phone, and asked, what does this picture of hers mean? Bo Simeng sat beside him and explained, it means to get rich, to want money. Look at her Moments. Even the banner next to it says, another day of getting rich. After hearing this, Lan Muchen asked, is she really that short on money? Bo Simeng chuckled teasingly beside him. Boss, who in this world isn't short on money? Not everyone is like you, sitting on a fortune accumulated over thousands of years. The phone screen showed, Shuai Momo has accepted your friend request. Mr. Lapula has a message. Lan Muchen thought happily. She guessed it was me. In a hot pot restaurant, Momo was also sitting and eating, resting her chin on her hand as she looked at her phone. It can't really be Mr. Lapula, can it? He's replying. What will he write? How did he get on my WeChat? A message came through. It's me. Simeng told me you ran into a bit of trouble. Is it resolved? Momo looked at the message in surprise. It really is Mr. Lapula. So that's how it is. To be able to pull up my entire work schedule and bank statements, it could only be the Empire Group. Then she replied, did you also help with the clarification post online? He replied, yes. Momo's heart bloomed with joy. Cupping her face, she thought, that post used professional techniques to analyze that my scandalous photos were maliciously pieced together. It was clearly the work of an expert. Oh my God, this omnipotent gold mine is truly the best boss in the world. Another message arrived. All right, go eat. Remember to be on time for work tomorrow. Shuai Momo looked at the message in surprise. Huh, how does he know I'm eating? Then she suddenly looked outside and saw a small car drive by, recalling the figure of that young man. Yinshur called out to her. Momo, what are you looking at? Momo came back to her senses. Oh, it's nothing. Let's eat. Let's eat. We need to eat our fill to have the strength to work and earn money. As she spoke, she stirred the rice in her bowl with her chopsticks, then brought the rice to her mouth and ate heartily. Images of Lan Muchen flashed through her mind, unable to hide her inner joy. She thought, this future money tree is getting more and more handsome the more I look at him. It's still just working, but being around such a handsome gold mine, I'm telling you, my spirits are on a whole different level. In the auditorium lounge, Gue Shuyuan sat on a row of seats. Still teary-eyed, Han Jingtao approached and handed her a bottle of water. Shuyuan, seeing you cry like this breaks my heart. Your uncle is already the new principal. This matter will be resolved soon. Shuyuan replied, he just called. Uncle said this matter has alarmed the higher-ups, and he can't help. Plus, the Jing family is in a difficult situation. What should we do now? Shuyuan stood up, looked into Han Jingtao's eyes, and put on a pitiful act. Jingtao, actually, Momo has always had a secret crush on you. Why don't you go and persuade her? Han Jingtao answered firmly. Her? I have no interest in a vicious woman like her. Shuyuan, I know what I'm doing. Gue Shuyuan said stubbornly. But right now, you're the only one who can help the Jing family. Go after Momo. She will definitely listen to you. Han Jingtao sighed. All right, I'll give it a try, but you must remember my feelings for you. Gue Shuyuan rested her head on his shoulder. No, we have a long future ahead of us. Jingtao, you're still the best. But Han Jingtao was thinking to himself, Shuai Momo, I was actually quite captivated by her beauty today. I hear she's also pretty good at making money. Since I can't get into Gue Shuyuan's bed for now, playing around with Shuai Momo isn't a bad idea, and it can save some face for Shuyuan. At the university's camphor campus, the three girls were walking and chatting after finishing their hot pot. Yinshir asked, Momo, you got accepted by the Empire Group. That's amazing. The Momo family is now a good match for her family. Momo replied, it's just an internship. I don't know if I can become a full-time employee yet. I don't know either. Then Momo saw Han Jingtao walking over with his arm around Gue Shuyuan's shoulder. That's Han Jingtao, my boyfriend from my past life. So he hooked up with Gue Shuyuan this early on. Watching his back, Momo thought in my past life he conspired with Gue Shuyuan to do evil deeds, tricking me into earning money together to buy a house. But in reality, he used my savings to let Gue Shuyuan squander and enjoy it. He also stole my work achievements and gave them to Gue Shuyuan and abandoned me after I had an accident. Momo recalled the past. They're the murderers who caused my death. Yumi asked worriedly from the side, Momo, why do you look so pale? At this moment, Momo was stunned. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. It's getting late. Let's go back to the dorm. Momo said this, but in her heart, she was filled with resentment for this despicable couple. Not only did you cheat me of my feelings, you also cheated me of my money and my work. In this life, you just wait for me. I won't let a single one of you go. In the dorm, Shuai Momo lay in bed, covered with a blanket, tapping on her phone. CEO Lan liked my post. He wants to see if I know a lot of information about the Empire Group. So, by looking at CEO Lan's moments, I now know it's important to understand the boss's preferences. She tapped on her phone. Tap, tap, tap. This damn phone has been broken for so many years, and now it's suddenly lagging again. The message sent from the phone. I patted Mr. Lapula. Momo was so anxious she started to cry. What the hell is going on? This broken phone is acting up again. What kind of new female assistant pats her boss on WeChat in the middle of the night? The phone kept tapping. Tap, tap, tap. I can't cancel it. What do I do now? The golden thigh I worked so hard to latch onto is about to fly away. Oh my God. Lan Muchen was showering under the gushing water. He had placed his phone on a table, and then a message notification sounded. Ding. He picked up his phone to look at the message, with only a bath towel wrapped around his waist. Bo Simong was at a club. He picked up his phone. Boss, what's the matter calling me so late? Muchen asked, what does patting in a chat mean? Bo Simong was sitting at the bar, with a staff member pouring him a drink. Who would dare to pat the boss? He wondered as he asked. I'm just asking casually. I know you won't answer. Then Simong replied, Boss, that's a feature on WeChat. You double tap someone's avatar to say hello. Then Lan Muchen hung up with a click. Simong heard the dial tone just as his voice fell. He was hurt. People have only seen him smile. Who has heard him cry? That gentlemanly demeanor is reserved only for Shuai Momo. Then a thought struck him. Hey, it seems I was overthinking things. Then he adjusted his glasses with his hand. Besides Shuai Momo, who else would be a friend on the boss's WeChat? As for Shuai Momo, after accidentally sending that message, she covered herself with her blanket and lamented, "Oh my God, am I going to be fired tomorrow? Maybe I should just submit my resignation letter proactively." Then her phone chimed with a ding. She peeked out from under the blanket. The screen displayed the message. "Mr. Lapula patted your butt 340 times and sent gold coins to wish you a rolling fortune." Seeing the message, Shuai Momo was horrified. A large-scale social death scene. She covered her ears and screamed, I'm going crazy. How can my phone type out that word? CEO Lan will definitely think I'm indecent. Oh my God, how am I ever going to face him again?" Meanwhile, in Lan Muchen's room, he sat on the sofa, holding his phone and waiting for a message, thinking with his chin in his hand. This interaction is quite interesting. She really does care. A message arrived. He asked Shuai Momo, "Do you really love money that much?" The reply he got was, "Money is the sole driving force in my life. Earning money for my boss is my mission. I cry for money." Shuai Momo was sucking up, trying to salvage her image. Lan Muchen looked at the message with his chin in his hand. How novel. Everything about her is so different. He was still waiting for the next message to come in. Was she trying to say that it's taking so long to type? Was I just now feeling anticipation? Is this what anticipation feels like? Shuai Momo lay in bed, looking at her phone with her chin in her hand, thinking, from Lan Muchen's reaction, it seems CEO Lan doesn't like flashy things. Sigh, the boss's mind is so hard to guess. I'd better try to salvage this again. The message on her phone read, "Doesn't Mr. Lan like money?" He replied, "It's all right. They're just numbers." Shuai Momo coughed up blood from jealousy. Oh my God, is he pretending to be some kind of alien? Money is just numbers in his eyes. Then Shuai Momo sent him another message. "Your friend is extremely jealous and has sent you a good night." Lan Muchen sat and looked at the message. She even added a good night emoji. He zoomed in on Shuai Momo's picture. She's closing her eyes. Is this what she looks like when she sleeps? So cute. Shuai Momo was already asleep. As she slept, she thought, Mr. Lan didn't suspect my motives for messaging him in the middle of the night, so I can go to work tomorrow with peace of mind. Also, there's a part-time club that hasn't paid me. I'll quit that job tomorrow while I'm at it. The next day, at the Yishang Indoor Sports Center, a car was parked in front. Lan Muchen was staring intently at his phone. Bo Simong was in the driver's seat. "Boss, what are you looking at, smiling so happily?" "Let me see," he guessed as he asked the boss. Lan Muchen had been smiling all morning. Lan Muchen suddenly turned his head and looked out the car window. "It's nothing. How would you understand her sticker packs?" Bo Simong crossed his arms. "Is it that serious? Or are you checking if the Empire Group's stock price has fallen?" Then Simong saw Shuai Momo walking by and waved at her through the car window. "Hey, isn't that Shuai Momo? My classmate. Hi, little classmate." Shuai Momo turned around and greeted him. "Assistant Bo, what a coincidence." As Simong replied to Momo, he saw the boss peeking from the rearview mirror. "Oh, we're here to work out. Where are you going? Let's see how long you can keep up the act." "I'm here to resign today." Hearing her say this, Lan Muchen opened the car door with a click, got out, and asked, "Resign? You used to work here? How come I've never seen you?" Both of them got out of the car. Momo thought in surprise, "Mr. Lan, you're here too?" Then she answered Muchen's question, "Yes, I came here to work part-time tossing pizza dough for a week." Hearing her words, Bo Simong asked, "You can toss pizza dough too? That's amazing." She replied to him happily, "When I was little, my parents ran a grocery store at the school gate with a pizza counter. I used to play with it from time to time. The technique is the same. You shouldn't be so modest. Our employee standards are very high. You wouldn't be promoted to training if you weren't good at it." Momo asked in confusion, "Are your Yishang employees also from the Empire Group?" Lan Muchen pointed at Simong. "No, it's his own company." Bo Simong stood next to her with his arms crossed. "You want to resign, right? I'll help you inform them." Shuai Momo's eyes lit up as she thought, Assistant Bo is also a boss. Working at the Empire Group, his future is limitless. My role model. Then she put her hands together and said, "No need, I can go by myself. The guests here are all from high society, and the tips and rewards are quite generous. I'm really grateful." At the elevator, the door opened with a ding. Bo Simong said, "We'll be waiting for you in room 506. Come over directly after you're done. You can start getting familiar with the group's daily work." Momo agreed, "Okay." In the elevator, Bo Simong said to Lan Muchen with his chin in his hand, In the past, if any woman approached us, you would have flipped out long ago. You always complained that I wasted time in meetings. What about now? Lan Muchen stood there silently. Then he replied, not bad. Bo Simming looked at him and thought, little Shuai Momo is truly a miracle cure. There's hope for my boss. In the director's office, Momo sat across from him. Director Young, I'm here to resign today. The director looked at her, twirling a pen in his hand, thinking, this girl is quite pretty with makeup on. Then he stood up and said, Momo, I understand your current situation. I was planning to hire you as a full-time employee after you graduate. It's a pity to give up such a good job. Momo remained seated. Thank you for your concern, director, but I've already thought it through carefully. That director deliberately dropped his pen and said, all right, but your working hours are too short. If you resign, more than half of your salary and all your bonuses will be deducted. You were supposed to have a huge commission this month. Of course, if you want to take it all, a woman has many paths she can take. You have such a good figure. Don't waste it. Then he deliberately bent down to pick up the pen that had fallen under the desk and reached out to touch Momo's leg. Momo frowned and thought, is workplace sexual harassment this blatant now? Aye. She quickly stood up. Then today, I'll teach you why the flowers are so red. Shuai Momo quickly stood up, grabbed her purse, and smashed it on the director's head. Oh my, you just dropped a pen. Why must the esteemed director bend over to pick it up? Let me help you. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. My purse just happened to fall. Director Young, are you all right? Shuai Momo kicked him, causing him to spit blood and his wig to fly off. He stood up angrily, touching his head and thinking, this demon pretending to be a pig to eat a tiger. How could she hit so hard? Then he frowned and shouted, it's your good fortune that I've taken a liking to you. Don't be so ungrateful. I don't want a poor student like you here, and don't think you can walk out of Yishang unscathed. Hearing the director roar like this, Shuai Momo rolled up her sleeves. You're forcing my hand. Even if I don't get my salary today, I'm going to beat you until your teeth and lips are all mixed up. Shuai Momo rolled up her sleeves. All right, then you just watch. A rustling sound came from behind. It was Lan Muchen and Bo Simming arriving. Shuai Momo turned around in surprise. When did they get here? Mr. Lan and assistant Bo Lan Muchen's eyes were bloodshot as he stared angrily at the man and shouted, Momo, come here. Bo Simming approached Director Chun. Take this young lady upstairs. She's a VIP guest. Treat her well. Director Chun said obsequiously understood. Bo Simming snapped his fingers, and then a loud bang was heard. Seeing the two men, the director pointed at them. Who'll let you into my office? I am the director of Yishang. Get out. As he spoke, he thought, these two don't look like young masters from any family. He continued to shout loudly, I'm telling you, the people I know can crush you like ants. Lan Muchen lifted his foot and walked swiftly towards the man with a terrifyingly cold face. The director looked frightened. You, what do you want to do? How can you be so fast? Are you even human? Lan Muchen looked up at him, his gaze terrifyingly sharp. The man flew backwards along with the documents on the table and landed on the ground, spitting blood. His wig flew off, and there were bloodstains on his mouth. Lan Muchen approached him and said, what did you touch her with just now? The man on the ground looked up at Muchen's approaching foot. No, I didn't touch her from beginning to end. Lan Muchen asked again, really? Then he kicked out, and the sound of a bone breaking was heard. He screamed in agony, my bones are broken. Of course, Lan Muchen's eyes were still filled with resentment. Didn't touch her? Then what about the filthy things in your head? Then he kicked him again. Really bullying me? You don't know why he flew out screaming, and the glass shattered. He flew out, and then the man begged for mercy. No, don't kill me. I beg you, don't kill me. I was wrong. I'll never dare to touch her again. I'll never dare again. Lan Muchen was still furious. Are you telling the truth? People like you are disgusting. Even the smell of your blood is nauseating. You deserve to be turned into a pile of mush. Bo Simming stopped Lan Muchen, putting a hand on his shoulder. Let me handle it. Don't break the rules set by the clan leader over a murder case. Lan Muchen asked again, is this your man? You're framing me, boss. You know, I was just entrusted to manage this club. Muchen warned, handle the aftermath properly. Don't let me see him in Swan City again. That director was still lying flat on the ground, begging for mercy. Lan Muchen left, and Bo Simming looked at him. Wow, was he scared silly? That's because my boss respects human laws. Otherwise, you wouldn't have had the chance to go crazy like this. Then he instructed his subordinates, get him out of here quickly and banish him from the city forever. At the same time, investigate the entire club and get rid of everyone who colluded with him in his evil deeds. Understood. In the pizza game room on the 5th floor of Yishang, there were many people and waitresses. Momo followed Director Chun. Buying shouted, "Shuai Momo, come here. How come I haven't seen you here in so long? I really like playing with you. Come and play with me." Buying poked at the pizza with her cane, inviting Momo. Shuai Momo replied, "Miss Bai, I'm so sorry. I'm here to resign today, so I can't play with you anymore." Buying approached her. "Why are you resigning? Aren't you very short on money? I'll pay you double. Is that enough for you to play with me?" As she spoke, she stuffed a wad of cash into Momo's chest. Buying thought, if she resigns, how am I going to explain this to Gue Shuyuan? I promised to torment Shuai Momo here. But Momo understood her intentions. She wants to treat me like a servant to play with her. Seeing this, Director Chen stepped forward, stood in front of Momo, and said to Bai, "I'm in charge here. Miss Su is a VIP guest, and it's not convenient for her to play with you. Please be more respectful." Bai was surprised. "Oh, so that's why she suddenly wants to resign. She's trying to become the boss's wife." But she thought to herself, just as Gue Shuyuan said, as long as a man gives her money, Shuai Momo will agree to anything. Momo took out the money Bai had stuffed into her chest. "Miss Bai, I have already resigned, so you're no longer my customer." Momo slapped the wad of cash onto her chest with an angry face. "Take your money and go to the hospital to get that foul mouth of yours treated. If Director Chun dares to say anything more, Yishang will also refund all your fees, including tips. Please leave." Bai said angrily, You dare to kick me out? Do you believe I'll file a complaint against you?" Then Bo Simeng and Lan Muchen arrived. The girls there exclaimed, "Oh my God, so handsome. Who are they? Are they guests of Yishang? How come we've never seen them before? If I could meet someone this handsome just once, I'd never forget it for the rest of my life." When Bai saw them, her expression changed. These two handsome men are truly rare, dashing men. I must seize this opportunity. Then she leaned against the pizza table, gently flicked her hair, and said, "Hey, which family's young master are you? You look so unfamiliar." Lan Muchen ignored her and walked straight to Shuai Momo. "I'm sorry, did that scare you just now? It's all resolved now." Shuai Momo responded happily to him. "It's nothing. I didn't take it to heart at all." Bai was stunned when she saw this. How dare he ignore me? But how could he be seduced by that Shuai Momo? Shuai Momo said happily to Lan Muchen, "Mr. Lan, you handle things so flawlessly. I'm very grateful to you this time." Bai snorted coldly from the side, thinking, this bitch Shuai Momo really has her ways. He didn't even glance at me when I'm so beautiful, but instead, he's staring at that little thing. Lan Muchen seemed to sense something, then turned his head and glared at Bai, making her feel as if she had been stripped naked, as if her innermost being had been seen through, making her feel like prey with nowhere to hide in front of a bloodthirsty monster. Bai's only thought now was to flee immediately, but she couldn't move at all. After turning his head to warn Bai, Lan Muchen's expression immediately changed. He said to the female lead, having to force a smile for this kind of customer, "No wonder business is getting harder and harder." Bai was so angry she didn't dare to fight back, thinking, how could he say I'm that kind of customer, making her feel humiliated in front of so many people. The female lead thought, luckily, Bai was only scolded. Bo Simeng, who was beside them, also felt lucky for Bai, because if Shuai Momo wasn't here, who knows how she would have died. Not far away, Gue Shuyuan asked Bai what's wrong. Bai angrily told Gue Shuyuan, "The people at the club are bullying people." Shuai Momo thought, why is Ji Shuyuan here? Since Bai is on her side, is she here to cause trouble? Bai, overestimating her own importance, clamored, "I'm telling you, Liu Yang's father is the vice mayor of this Sawtooth City. Yishang has only been open in Sawtooth City for a few years, yet you dare to offend us. We'll make sure you can't do business anymore." Ji Shuyuan was stunned by the male lead's unique and cool handsomeness. Seeing that the clothes on the male lead had no brand, she thought he was a menial server. Bai was even more fuming with rage. That bitch Shuai Momo, relying on her rich patron to act all high and mighty in front of me. Sister Shuyuan must stand up for me. Just then, Lan Muchen walked over. Bai Simeng adjusted his glasses, thinking, what a stupid woman, courting death herself and wanting to drag a group of people down with her. Shuai Momo stopped Lan Muchen and said loudly, "You want to play pool, right? I'll play with you. But if you lose, you must bow and apologize to these Yishang employees. Because this is my benefactor's territory, I don't want my benefactor to be implicated by these people." Seeing this, Lan Muchen approached Shuai Momo and said, "Let me handle it." Shuai Momo turned around, winked at him, and said, "Don't worry. I usually let her have her way because I don't want to argue with her. Since I'm your assistant, I have a responsibility to protect my boss from noise." Lan Muchen's heart skipped a beat. Shuai Momo asked in surprise, "Are you okay?" Lan Muchen smiled and said, "I'm fine. It's just the first time I've been protected by a girl. It feels very novel." Shuai Momo and the other two thought, "So handsome." Assistant by side, thinking, the boss's dignity is completely gone. Ji Shuyuan thought, when did that Shuai Momo hook up with such an excellent man? It's so infuriating. Then she turned to Lu Yang pitifully and said, "Momo is bullying us. Poor little Ing," asking him to come and help. Lu Yang said confidently, "With me here, no one in Chumin City dares to be insolent." Lu Yang turned to Shuai Momo, said he wanted to compete, and said, "If we lose, we'll apologize, but if you lose, you have to kneel." Lu Yang was so confident because he was the champion of a B-level tournament in his student days. Bai Ying interjected, "It's no fun without money. 100,000 a game. Do you dare to bet, Shuai Momo?" Because Shuai Momo was always short on money, she figured that 100,000 yuan would force her to sell her house. The female lead said, 100,000? Isn't that too little? Momo's eyes lit up, and she said, "Let's play." Bai Ying was so scared she stammered and asked again, 2 million? The people next to them excitedly shouted, "Bet, bet." Bai Siming turned and said, "Can't you afford a mere 2 million? Bai Ying stiffened her neck and said, "Who can't afford it? Isn't it just 2 million? Ji Shiyuan's face darkened, thinking, how does Shuai Momo know such a rich person who would dare to spend 2 million to let her play? So scary. Shuai Momo said to Lu Yang, "You break first. I'm afraid if I break first, there'll be nothing left for you to do." Seeing this, Lu Yang said, "Shuai Momo breaks first. Otherwise people will think I'm bullying a woman." Shuai Momo bent down to prepare her shot, saying, "The price for underestimating a woman is very high." A glint flashed in Shuai Momo's eyes as she thought, "I just sent Bai Ying to the ICU, and now the money is about to be in my hands." Shuai Momo cleared the table in one shot, leaving her opponent no chance at all. Assistant Bai pushed up his glasses and said, "That was amazing. I underestimated student Momo before." Lan Muchen said from the side, "You underestimated her, not me." What an exciting ending to look forward to. Bai Siming glanced at him and said, "Listen to you, you must be ecstatic inside." Lan Muchen coughed a few times, too lazy to bother with him anymore. Bai Ying was terrified when she saw this scene. "Dad will kill me." Ji Shuyuan blamed Bai Ying. "Why didn't you say Shuai Momo was this strong?" Lu Yang said it was useless asking Bai Ying, and that the female lead usually pretends to be weak, but is actually a master in disguise. Shuai Momo said, "My arm is tired. I'll leave the rest to you, champion Lu Yang." Lu Yang's face darkened, thinking, Shuai Momo is too arrogant. It's so infuriating. How dare she humiliate me? She only won one game. Watch how I, the B-level tournament champion, crush an arrogant fool. Shuai Momo said with a cold smile. "Then please, student B-level tournament champion, I'll be waiting to see." Lu Yang said angrily, "Don't come crying and begging for mercy later." At this moment, Lan Muchen, who was standing aside, spoke coldly with displeasure. Lu Yang is starting to develop unusual feelings for Shuai Momo. As Lu Yang was about to shoot, Ji Shuyuan raised her hand and decisively said to Lu Yang, "Go for it, brother Lu Yang. Turn the tables. You'll definitely win." He thought, "Of course I have to win. I must let that woman named Shuai Momo see how amazing I am." Lan Muchen took a glass of water and walked towards Shuai Momo, asking, "Are you tired? Have some water." She reached out for the glass and replied cheerfully, "Not tired at all. I just hit a few balls. It was a piece of cake." Shuai Momo was secretly pleased, thinking of the wad of cash in her hand, lost in her own world. 2 million a game. How could I be tired? Lan Muchen crossed his arms, stood aside watching Shuai Momo, and said with admiration, "You're very good." Holding the glass, she squinted at Lan Muchen and said happily, "Assistant Bai placed a bet for me. Of course I couldn't lose, especially not bring shame to our company." Bai Simong said happily, "It seems your company's Newcomer King Award at this year's annual party can be won with this skill. The prize money is quite substantial." Shuai Momo's eyes lit up in surprise. "There's such a thing? I wonder how much the prize money is." Bai Siming replied happily, "It definitely won't be less than tonight." The ball rolled precisely into the pocket with a crisp sound. Lu Yang pretended to concentrate on his game, feeling some resentment in his heart. "This woman doesn't even look at me. She has no respect for me at all. This kind of trash only deserves to work in a club like this. Lan Muchen turned to look at Lu Yang, his gaze extremely terrifying. Receiving that gaze, Lu Yang was truly terrified, and he broke out in a cold sweat. His gaze is too scary. It feels like it can see right through my heart. Lu Yang's hand trembled nonstop, affecting his shot. The ball curved and hit the rail. Ji Shuyuan, standing next to Lu Yang, said worriedly, "He missed." Shuai Momo asked questioningly, "Is this the level of a champion? Or did you buy your title?" Ji Shuyuan stood helplessly to the side. Why is Lu Yang playing so badly today? Lu Yang gripped his cue tightly in anger, feeling unwilling. What kind of look was that? She actually looks down on me. Ji Shuyuan observed the two, thinking, and this man, he's so generous, covered in designer brands, and seems very close to Momo. What is their relationship? Lan Muchen suddenly looked at Ji Shuyuan. Her heart fluttered. Oh, he's looking at me. Thinking he had noticed her, she pretended to reach up and fix her hair, try to make herself look more beautiful. This is a good opportunity. Let me quickly fix my hair. Unexpectedly, she was completely ignored by him. She gritted her teeth in anger. How dare he look at me with such a disdainful gaze? No matter what, I'm still prettier than Momo. The sound of a ball being pocketed echoed in the room, with many people watching. They kept praising. Great shot. With just one stroke, all the balls are in the pockets. It's a real eye-opener today. The pool queen is here. Bai Siming asked Lan Muchen, "Aren't you going to help?" He crossed his arms over his chest, extremely proud. She doesn't need it. She can do it on her own. The boss's arrogant expression was as if he had already won first place. Bai Ying, having lost miserably, knelt on the ground, holding her head and crying. Shuai Momo approached Ji Shuyuan. "Well, 2 million a game, for million in total. Please pay up." "What should I do? Can I pay the 2 million on credit? What am I going to do about 4 million? Bai Ying panicked. "Momo," little Ying was just joking. She's suddenly quitting, so she's feeling reluctant. Ji Shuyuan interjected. Momo said bluntly, "I don't find it funny at all. Does anyone else find it funny?" Yeah. The surrounding people started to murmur. If you want to bet but can't afford to lose, then don't compete. Can't come up with 4 million. Looks like a fake socialite. Bai Ying, kneeling on the ground, still pointed and shouted loudly. "What do you mean by that? You're all helping her, aren't you? You're all crazy." Lu Yang, having lost all faith, shouted, "Enough. Haven't you embarrassed yourself enough? You've been played by her badly enough." He handed her a black card and said, "Shuai Momo, you want money? I'll give it to you. There are 3 million in this card. We'll give you the remaining 1 million next time we meet." He admitted her talent in his heart. I didn't expect her to be so good at pool, and she's quite good looking too. Lan Muchen took a step forward. "No next time. Pay it all today." Lu Yang replied. "Bro, I was betting with her. What's it to you?" Lan Muchen said, "Of course it's my business. She's my assistant." Shuai Momo pinched the black card in her hand. "Then I'll just take the 3 million. Consider the remaining 1 million as a tip for me playing with you." Lu Yang grabbed Bai Ying and Ji Shuyuan's hands. Let's go." He emphasized, "Now apologize right here." The manager followed up. "I'll go gather all the employees right away." How interesting. Shuai Momo released her right hand. A bet is a bet, right? Let's see who should start apologizing first. Ji Shuyuan said uncomfortably, "Don't push it too far." Lu Yang sensed something. Is it my imagination? Why do I feel like this man is deliberately targeting me? After confirming that all the company's employees were present, the manager announced, "All of Yishang's employees are here. You can start your apology." Lu Yang took out his phone, wanted to call his father to flex his power. "Wait a minute, I need to make a call." Lan Muchen signaled to Bai Siming. Let him call his dad. Bai Siming understood and complied. He's just digging his own grave and even alarming his vice mayor father. On the phone, Lu Yang heard his father's voice. "You little brat, do you know who you've offended? They're backed by Dige Corporation. Apologize immediately." Then he hung up. A wave of panic washed over Lu Yang's heart. How could this be? As unwilling as he was, he couldn't afford to offend Dige Corporation. Lu Yang bowed. "I'm sorry." Lan Muchen pointed at Shuai Momo and said, "You still missed apologizing to her." Lu Yang thought, "He's clearly humiliating me, making me unable to hold my head up in front of this woman." So he retorted, "Hasn't she already been fired? Why should I apologize to her?" A commotion came from behind. "That's right. She pretended to be weak and deceived our feelings. We won't apologize to this despicable woman, Lan Muchen said with an icy gaze. I'll say it again, everyone must apologize to her. Lu Yang and the others bowed in unison and said, we are truly very sorry. Shuai Momo thought, these people have been thoroughly humiliated by me, yet they still have to apologize to me. How strange. Lu Yang felt a little scared. Why are my body and mouth moving uncontrollably? Is it a ghost? Bai Siming also found it strange. Boss, what's with you today? You actually went so far as to use your spiritual power on these small fries. Lan Muchen still felt very uncomfortable. Bai Siming teased, is the boss jealous? That kid named Lu Yang seems to have a thing for Momo. Lan Muchen transmitted his voice unhappily. Mind your own business. Lu Yang's group started arguing. Damn it, what was that just now? I didn't want to apologize at all. Lu Yang also said irritably, shut up, haven't you caused enough trouble? The others panicked. There's a ghost, there's really a ghost. Run. Shuai Momo said happily, take care. I won't see you out. Afterwards, Shuai Momo said to General Manager Chun, you take this 3 million. If word of this gets out, it might affect Yishan. I caused the trouble, so consider this money as compensation. Seeing this, Bai Siming said, aren't you very short on money? This is what you wanted. Shuai Momo said cheerfully, a beauty who loves money must acquire it through proper means. Consider this my meeting gift to Assistant Bai. Bai Siming found it very interesting. Oh ho, you really are an interesting girl. No wonder the boss. Oh, Bai Siming was glared at by Lan Muchen with a lightning-like gaze, while Shuai Momo didn't understand anything. Bai Siming said seriously, ahem, anyway, a treasure of a girl with morals like you is exactly what our company needs. Shuai Momo giggled happily. Thank you for the compliment. Suddenly, Shuai Momo remembered. By the way, Mr. Lan, I said I'd treat you to a meal last time. I still remember. You can arrange it. Lan Muchen seemed to be looking forward to it. I'll check the nearby stores. Or, do you have any suggestions? Bai Siming was puzzled. Is the boss really going to eat with a human? Isn't human food just garbage to you? Lan Muchen transmitted his voice. It's fine. Bai Siming became even more suspicious. My God, boss, where have your standards gone to play? And so, the car drove down a tree-lined avenue full of dreamy yellow leaves. After getting in the car, Shuai Momo asked Lan Muchen, didn't Assistant Bai suggest we eat at Tang Yen? Isn't he coming with us? He replied, it's fine. He'll find his own way to Tang Yen. He was very happy, finally alone with her, that you're really good at pool. Can we play together next time? Shuai Momo also said happily, if Mr. Lan doesn't mind my poor skills, I'd be happy to. Lan Muchen breathed a sigh of relief, thinking, the first time inviting a girl? Thankfully she agreed, otherwise I'd have to go to great lengths next time. Shuai Momo thought, it's good for my job to know more about the boss's hobbies. What does Mr. Lan like to eat? Salty or light? He replied, sweet. Shuai Momo imagined the boss eating sweets, looking very cute, a huge contrast to his appearance. Lan Muchen also asked back, what about you? What flavors do you like? Me? I'm not a picky eater, as long as it can fill my stomach quickly, For her, cheap and filling was still the most important thing. Lan Muchen felt a pang of sympathy. Is it because she's short on money? The company staff cafeteria has a lot of food, and it's completely free. If you want to eat something else, you can tell the secretary. Lan Muchen knew that giving her money would only hurt her pride. It was best to immediately notify the group to make food completely free from today. Shuai Momo replied, it's okay as long as I can eat my fill. And my cooking skills aren't bad. If Mr. Lan doesn't mind, I can bake you a cake next time. Okay. She winked at Lan Muchen. He was deeply moved by this girl who was both cute, full of life, and so considerate of me. Lan Muchen was a bit flustered. Ahem. Mr. Lan, what's wrong? Are you okay? Lan Muchen tried to regain his composure. I'm fine. You want to cook for me? By yourself. Shuai Momo smiled confidently. Yes, if the Tang Yen restaurant allows it, I can make it for you right away. It's not difficult for me. You know Tang Yen is under the group? I'll arrange it. Are you willing to stay? He immediately called the restaurant. Clear out the kitchen of Tang Yen within 15 minutes. Understood. He turned to her and said, the back kitchen of Tang Yen will be yours. Shuai Momo was a bit flustered. Really? Won't this affect business? Lan Muchen replied in a gentle and warm tone. It's fine. I suddenly want to taste your cooking. At the Tang Yen Hotel, Lu Yang and Ji Shuyuan went to hand their reservation to the waiter. I have a reservation. The waiter took the slip and quickly replied, okay, please wait a moment. We'll verify it for you right away. While waiting, Ji Shuyuan turned to him and asked, Lu Yang, after you talked to your dad at Yishang, Why did you suddenly apologize to them? He just sighed and shook his head in frustration. Yishang is backed by Daij Corporation. We can't afford to mess with them. Lu Yong looked to the side and suddenly saw Shuai Momo and Lan Muchen being welcomed in by the waiter. Sir, this way, please. He felt a bit unwilling and muttered to himself. Shuai Momo, this is the most luxurious hotel in the city. Even I have to make a reservation to get in. How could Lan Muchen watch the two of them walk in so calmly? He turned to question the staff. Why can those two go in? I was clearly here first. The young man just asked back in frustration. Didn't you see their license plate? 008. Only the Lan family has that plate. Ordinary people can't get it all. If I were Lu Yong, I'd definitely find a hole to crawl into. So embarrassing. Ji Shuyuan was a bit suspicious and turned to ask, the Lan family? The legendary Lan family. Lu Yong thought for a moment. Probably the people of the Lan family are too mysterious. My dad has only seen them once. This sentence shocked Ji Shuyuan. Then wasn't that Lan Muchen just now? At this point, Lu Yong asserted with certainty, absolutely not. How could Lan Muchen show up so easily, and with Shuai Momo at that? A moment later, a staff member came up and announced, hello, Tang Yin has been booked out for today and is being cleared. We will compensate you for your loss. Lu Yong shouted angrily. Compensation? Do you know I booked this a month in advance? Seeing this, the staff was no longer polite. Please leave immediately, otherwise we'll have to have someone escort you out. Ji Shuyuan, standing behind, could only grit her teeth in anger. Her face as black as the bottom of a pot. I just bragged to my friends on WeChat that I was coming to Tang Yin for dinner, and now it's like this, I don't even know how to tell them. That bitch Shuai Momo, so hateful. In the back kitchen of the Tang Yin restaurant, the chef praised enthusiastically. This young lady's technique is very skilled. Could she be from the same school? Shuai Momo replied, no, I used to work in a few restaurants from Chinese to Western cuisine. I've dabbled in them all. She didn't know that Lan Muchen was watching her intently. This young lady is so amazing at such a young age. She was embarrassed and didn't know what to say, so she just kept smiling and thanking him. Thank you, thank you. Momo looks so happy. Is human food that interesting? Suddenly developed an interest in human food. Seeing the boss like this, Bai Simong could only feel helpless. Isn't it just cooking a dish? Does the boss need to use his spiritual power to watch? Sigh. Meanwhile, our female lead was frantically looking for the egg she had just placed on the table. Seeing this, Lan Muchen said reproachfully, so careless. With a point of his finger, the egg immediately appeared in front of her. Here it is. She discovered the egg lying by the bowl on the table. Lan Muchen chuckled smugly. Watching her confused look, huh? Why didn't I see it lying here just now? Seeing the boss's silly smile, Bai Siming thought, enough, old man. You're over 1,000 years old. Don't be so childish. But what can be done? Even I know that no one in love is normal, haha. A moment later, our female lead came out pushing a whole cart of delicacies. As Shuai Momo placed the dishes on the table, she introduced each one. This is called plum sauce braised ribs with corn and milk fragrance. This is sweet and sour fish with banana. Both are sweet dishes made according to Mr. Lan's taste. Lan Muchen sat at the lavish table, stunned. Made specifically to my taste? Bai Simong and Lan Muchen looked at each other awkwardly, the two exchanging an internal monologue with their eyes. Boss, you're not really going to eat it, are you? Lan Muchen picked up his chopsticks. She was so sincere. At the same time, Shuai Momo introduced, and this is dessert strawberry squares. Bai Simong did a 360 and praised loudly. Oh, this is good. I like this. It looks so beautiful. Let me have a taste. Suddenly, he sensed a gaze that seemed to want to devour him. You dare to move? Deeply doubting life. He won't even let me have a small bite. The boss is a bit too much. But on second thought, where else could I find a boss who cares so much about his subordinates like my boss? Seeing that Bai Simong was being too much of a third wheel, he drove him away. Move aside. I'll cut it. Then he grabbed him by the collar and threw him out. Here, go eat outside. Don't bother us anymore. Bai Simong stared wide-eyed at the piece of cake that was too small to even fill the gaps between his teeth. Lan Muchen, I've never seen you like this. The room was filled with a sweet atmosphere. Shuai Momo rested her chin on her hand, watching Lan Muchen eat the cake. Mr. Lan, is it delicious? Very delicious. I like it a lot. He coughed a few times, feigning seriousness. Can I ask you for a favor? But if you feel uncomfortable, you can refuse. She immediately put on a professional smile. Please, go ahead. He continued. In non-work situations, I hope you'll treat me like a friend. Don't always use such respectful language. Shuai Momo's beauty was captivating. Then what should I call you? I can't just call you Lan Muchen, can I? His cheeks flushed, his heart raced, and he looked at her, speechless. Seeing Lan Muchen looking at her like that, she asked, "What's wrong? Am I being weird?" Her mind was in a mess. What should I call him now? Shun, Brother Muchen? My two little vaults? No. He treats you as a friend, and you treat him as an ATM? That's not right. Are you even human, Shuai Momo? He turned his head, resting his chin on his hand. Just calling me Lan Muchen is also good. He was thoroughly enjoying this new way of being addressed in his heart, because it sounded very pleasant. Shuai Momo was talking with Lan Muchen when she suddenly heard a knock from outside. "Boss, Assistant Rivers just called, asking if you have time to go over this afternoon." Shuai Momo thought to herself, the world's top designer, Reverse. It said that each of his custom pieces costs no less than $1 million. Wearing clothes designed by him would better highlight her status. So he said, "Okay, tell him I'll be right there." At Reverse's studio, welcome to Reverse, this paradise of fashion. His long hair flowed, and he was dressed stylishly, like a blooming lily, as he greeted Muchen cheerfully. "Long time no see. Let me give you a hug, Lan Muchen cut him off. "Design an evening gown and a work outfit for my assistant. Remember to have a female employee take her measurements." Seeing his enthusiasm met with Muchen's coldness, he was stunned. Shuai Momo was both confused and surprised. "Design for me? Didn't you make the appointment today?" Lan Muchen replied cheerfully, "As the group's assistant, it's my responsibility to have clothes designed for you. Besides, you'll be attending many parties in the future." Reverse crossed his arms and said, annoyed, "How come I didn't know the group had this responsibility? I'm the chairman of all the master designers in the country." Bo Simming also said, "Our president is like that, always being roundabout when he wants to be nice to someone." Reverse welcomed Momo with great enthusiasm. "Wow, this girl is so cute. I have some newly designed, semi-finished pieces here. Please come inside and pick a style." The two entered the room, letting Momo choose freely, while Reverse went out to talk to Lan Muchen. "Muchen, you look like you haven't fed in a long time. Have a drink." He conjured a glass of blood with his mind. Muchen took the glass. Reverse asked, "You've been lonely for so many years. Are you planning to raise her to keep her blood fresh?" Then he downed the drink in his glass in one gulp. Lan Muchen retorted, "I'm not keeping her for fresh blood." A red glint flashed in Reverse's eyes. "That aren't we all the same? Keeping fresh blood is much better than the processed stuff from the black market. Humans are nothing but food to us." He leaned in close to Muchen's ear. "But that girl's scent is truly fragrant. A rare delicacy. Don't you get hungry looking at her every day?" Lan Muchen's gaze turned sharp. He was furious upon hearing these words. Seeing this, Reverse changed the subject. All right, don't be angry. I'll go check on your little treasure." As he walked away, he glanced back at Muchen and sighed. That angel's halo has affected him too deeply. It's been 1,000 years. Even if he's forgotten her, he still resists his own bloodthirsty instincts. Because that is the sin that dragged you into the abyss. He walked into the room. "Miss, does the dress fit well?" Shuai Momo was being measured by 2 staff members. A pure white dress. Its design extremely elegant and gorgeous. It exuded a special sense of luxury. "It's not very convenient to wear this to work, is it?" Hearing this, he became extremely flustered. He recalled the image of a holy, brave, and majestic angel of judgment, making one irresistibly want to submit to her. It's her, the holy angel. Hearing Shuai Momo's call, "Teacher Reverse," he snapped back to his senses. He explained, "Well, this is an evening gown. Of course it's like this, right? You too. Try this work outfit on her next. It suits her well. Let's see how it looks." "Thank you." She took the clothes and walked away. He stroked his chin, pondering, was that an illusion just now? But it was too similar. I have to have her change into a strange outfit before standing in front of Lan Muchen, because if he remembers her, disaster will strike. When Lan Muchen goes berserk, no one can stop him. Lan Muchen was on the phone, announcing, "Organize a discussion meeting immediately." Just then, Reverse pulled back the curtain and came out. "The beauty is ready." Hearing this, Lan Muchen hastily hung up the phone. His heart began to pound. Looking at Shuai Momo as she walked out, her attire was indeed more eye-catching, exceptionally stunning. Lan Muchen was stunned. He stared at her for a long time with wide eyes, without blinking. Beside him, Bo Simming exclaimed, "So damn beautiful, boss." Reverse said, "But of course." She approached Mr. Lan, and only then did he snap out of it, "Dada. It's beautiful. It suits you very well." He stood, up and said, "There's an urgent meeting at the company. Let's go." Shuai Momo replied shyly, "Okay." Before leaving, Reverse gave her a business card. "Sweetheart, call me anytime if you have any problems. Here's my card." She was stunned. Huh? She thought to herself, any problems? Does he mean problems with the clothes? Reverse watched them leave and commented, Lan Muchen's reaction was not ordinary at all, and this girl is not simple either. In the executive conference room, Lan Muchen was flipping through documents at high speed, the papers rustling. Shuai Momo turned to ask Bo Simong, "Hey, can anyone really read that fast?" His speed of reviewing documents is just too fast. Bo Simong gently pushed up his glasses. You'll get used to it after seeing it more often. Then he mused, the boss is trying his best to pretend to be a normal person, even if it's just for a second. While everyone was listening intently, an employee stood up to report, currently, the Z medical and health industry has reached a $3 trillion market. The SB City headquarters has its eye on a prime piece of land. If we can secure it, we'll be raking in money. Most competing companies have negotiated collaborations in the form of equity acquisitions. Now, only the Lee Group is still bidding against us. Shuai Momo rested her chin on her hand and thought, I remember this business war was very intense that year. Although the Dihao Group won, it was at a great cost. But what was the Lee Group's final bid? If I can remember, I can save the group a lot of money. Then she spoke up, 1 billion. If we stick to this number, the other party will definitely compromise in the end. That employee reprimanded her. What nonsense are you talking about? Just yesterday, they were still bidding 1.3 billion. Are you trying to give the land to them, or what? A female employee at the end of the conference table whispered, isn't she the president's new assistant that everyone in the company is buzzing about? No idea what connections got her in. Even the HR department doesn't have her resume. All her information is encrypted. Could she be related to an executive? Bo Simong looked at Shuai Momo. Regardless of who you are or how long you've been with the company, if the project fails, who will take responsibility? Shuai Momo said with a very confident expression, I believe in 1 billion and only 1 billion. If everyone is just afraid of taking responsibility and lets the company pay an excessive price, then even if we get this project, it will become a money-devouring beast. What I'm most concerned about are the company's interests. That employee frowned at Shuai Momo and blurted out, you but Lan Muchen cut him off? Then 1 billion it is. Then he stood up abruptly and announced, meeting adjourned. Shuai Momo and Bo Simong also followed him out. Zi Yuan stood in place, watching Shuai Momo and thinking angrily, Shuai Momo, who on earth are you? Lan Muchen and Shuai Momo left the conference room. As they walked, she asked him, Mr. Lan, you've decided just like that? Without any further research. Lan Muchen looked at her and said, I trust you. Since you dare to say it, you must have your reasons. Besides, I already have the situation under control. I just wanted to use this matter to shake up the management and eliminate the possibility of new employees being bullied. Since you stood up, I just went along with it. In the future, I'll need your help to continue acting together to solve problems. Her eyes curved into a smile. Hey, as long as the job pays, I'll do anything. Zi Yuan walked up and said, you can learn a lot by following the president. Zi Yuan looked Shuai Momo up and down. That's a nice outfit. Shuai Momo nodded and thanked her, Director Z. She replied, don't thank me. I was just complimenting the clothes. She walked up to Lan Muchen. President, there's still some things that need your final confirmation. Seeing this, Shuai Momo said, I'll take my leave then. Lan Muchen agreed. As soon as Shuai Momo left, he looked at Zi Yuan and asked, you don't like Shuai Momo? She rested her chin on her hand and thought, nothing escapes the president's eyes, which is why I never hide anything from him. Then she answered, to be precise, it's jealousy. On my first day of work, she wore the outfit I had my eye on. This girl really has some tricks up her sleeve. Lan Muchen spoke up. I gave it to her. She tilted her head, exposing her neck, and said, I know, that's why I'm jealous. Whenever a woman asks you for something, you're still the same Lan Muchen, aren't you? I've mentioned it so many times, but you always refuse to let me be your blood servant. Lan Muchen ignored her, a clear look of disgust on his face. But Zi Yuan continued. She pointed to her own neck. You haven't fed in a long time. Want to consider my blood? I know you don't like it, but your body craves blood. Just treat it like eating rice. Or do you want to be like last time, hurting an innocent person after discovering them? If you hurt that girl named Shuai Momo, or let her find out you're a vampire. Lan Muchen shouted angrily, "Shut up. If you want to be drained of your blood, I'll grant your wish." Momo thought to herself, "I need to give these meeting minutes to Mr. Lan." She raised her hand to knock, intending to call Mr. Lan's name, but she was terrified by the scene before her. Lan Muchen was sucking Zi Yuan's blood, his mouth stained with it. She thought, what the hell, is the handsome guy playing a sexy vampire cosplay? But that looks like real blood. Is it? Zi Yuan touched her neck and thought, humph, my throat can't make a sound. Lan Muchen wanted to kill me just now, just because I threatened that girl. Lan Muchen said coldly, "Looks like you're lucky today. Get out." In the silent space, Shuai Momo stepped in and slammed the door shut with a bang. She stared at him. Lan Muchen asked, "What do you think I am?" She grinned, her eyes curving. "A vampire, right? I knew it. I've seen your kind in movies." She thought, no wonder he's so pale. No wonder he always uses an umbrella during the day. No wonder he loves sweets. He approached her and asked, "Are you afraid of me?" She cried out in alarm. "Oh my God, a living vampire!" Seeing her reaction, he took a step back. "If you're scared, I'll try to keep my distance from you." Watching him keep his distance, she thought seriously, "Speaking of which, I'm not entirely human either. I'm a debt-collecting ghost from hell. A blood-sucking demon, a debt-collecting ghost. We're all monsters anyway." She asked Lan Muchen, trembling then, "Will you kill me?" He looked at her with a gentle gaze. "Of course not." She looked at him and smiled, "But I'm not afraid of you. It's just that I never thought vampires really existed in this world. Give me some time to process this fact, okay?" Lan Muchen was relieved that she being sincere. Shuai Momo looked at him and replied innocently, "You know, the bloodsuckers in life are the truly scary ones. But you appreciate my abilities and pay me a salary. So after getting to know you, I find you're a kind-hearted demon." Lan Muchen moved a little closer, "That I won't let anyone bully you." Despite him saying that, she felt uneasy. She thought, is he just playing along with my exaggerated bootlicking as a corporate drone? As expected, sucking up was the right choice, successfully extending my life. Lan Muchen was embarrassed and took the initiative to ask, after finding out I'm a member of the Bloodkin, "Are you still willing to be my assistant?" "But I won't bite people casually like that." A big question mark popped up in Shuai Momo's head. Is he asking me to treat him like a normal person? Then she spoke up. "Then why do you want me as your assistant? Wouldn't it be better to find someone who understands you?" He pulled her closer. "You have a scent on you that's very familiar to me, like a strange, sweet fragrance that calms me down." She looked at him and muttered to herself, "Please don't say it like a confession. Maybe it's because I died once. So there's a chemical reaction. So now we're two monster buddies." She immediately raised 3 fingers with a serious face. "That I promise. I will absolutely not tell anyone, and I will continue to do my job well." Then she asked him some silly questions that by the way, "I heard vampires are immortal. So how long have you lived?" Lan Muchen rested his chin on his hand and thought a long time. "I don't remember exactly, probably a few thousand years. I've changed my name many times. I used to be Dracula." Shuai Momo was full of surprise. "Dracula?" Legend says he became a vampire to avenge his wife. Dracula drank human blood and wanted to resurrect his wife, right? He seemed to have lost his memory. Repeating her question, "I had a wife." Then images and words flashed through his mind. He saw himself holding a girl tightly, repeatedly saying, "Drink, drink it all. Don't die. I'm begging you, don't die." Then his head started to go dark and he felt dizzy. Shuai Momo called out in a panic, "Sir, what's wrong with you?" Lan Muchen didn't answer. He hurriedly grabbed her hand and pulled her forcefully into his arms. Then he held her tightly, causing papers to rustle. She was startled and just called his name, "Mr. Lan." He whispered in Shuai Momo's ear, "Don't be afraid. Just let me hold you for a moment, just a moment." He thought, what was that flash just now that made me feel so awful? She patted his shoulder to comfort him, smiling as she thought, is he not feeling well? Do vampires also have their hidden chronic illnesses? He said just now that my scent has a calming effect on him. Let me breathe. He let her breathe gently, taking a deep breath. Lan Muchen felt refreshed, instantly revitalized. She asked softly, "Mr. Lan, are you feeling better?" Then she saw his ears and tail grow longer, and she screamed in fear, "Hey, can you let go?" The more she said it, the tighter he held on, refusing to let go. She muttered to herself, "Huh? What's going on?" He said, "Just for a moment, but it's been several minutes." It feels like a big dog is clinging to me. He let go and said hurriedly, I'm sorry. What did you ask just now? I didn't hear clearly. She forced a smile. Nothing, just commenting on some legends. Don't mind me. She was sweating, worried about her future. Sure enough, being an assistant to the president of the Dihao group is not easy at all. I'll have to double as an aromatherapy pouch from now on. Beside him, in the silent night, an angel descended. Lan Muchen said, she's finally here. I've waited for her for a long time. The holy angel approached him. He took her hand and placed it on his face. Angel, seeing that he has slaughtered all your people and you have nowhere to run. He asked again, is that so? Then he reached out, wrapped his arm around her waist, pulled her close, and bit her neck, drinking her blood. Angel, you taste even better than I imagined. He lifted her chin with his hand, his lips drawing near, and whispered, I've been waiting for you to kill me, waiting to see you again, waiting to tell you in person. I love you. Shuai Momo woke up with a start, sitting bolt upright. She held her forehead and thought, what a strange dream. I actually dreamed that Lan Muchen was sucking my blood, and he said something in the dream, didn't he? She kept thinking about that sentence, but in the end, she couldn't remember it. Chizao Zhao saw Shuai Momo sit up too. Momo, you're awake? What did you dream about? You look so tired. Looking at her phone, Shuai Momo asked curiously, what are you buying again? Chizao Zhao smiled and said, an Elizabethan collar for pets. Are you interested? Shuai Momo still couldn't forget the dream. She felt the sensation of being bitten in the dream was too real. After thinking for a moment, she turned to ask Chizao Zhao, can a person use this Elizabethan collar? Can it protect the neck? Chizao Zhao looked blank, not knowing how to answer. She smiled and waved her hand. Just kidding, I'm going to wash my face. While brushing her teeth, she touched her neck and thought. But with so many lively and fragrant premium filet mignons like Director Z in the company, he surely wouldn't choose a pork belly like me to eat first, right? Lost in her thoughts, she was late for class. The professor's class was about to start, so she had to run to class. While walking in a hurry, she heard a loud shout from Huang Ailing's mother. Li Xiaowei, stop right there. You're Shuai Momo? You actually called the police and hired a lawyer to arrest my Ailing. How cruel. A thing with no father to give birth to you and no mother to teach you. She couldn't be bothered with her and just muttered, do I have to open my own police station? If she did nothing wrong, why would the police arrest her? Invading others' privacy and slandering their reputation. Shouldn't she be responsible for her actions? Li Xiaowei grabbed her hand tightly and said loudly, why did our Ailing only talk about you and not others? This proves there's something wrong with you. Shuai Momo looked at her that I was wondering who Huang Ailing takes after, but now I see you understand. She fabricated a story about me selling my virginity. Isn't that trying to ruin me? Is your daughter the only human and others are not? Why don't we go to the police station and clear this up? Fine. She let go of her hand and stepped back. The people around saw it and said, Sister Shuai is so strong. I love you. That's how you should deal with this kind of shameless woman who comes to school to make trouble. Someone advised her, you still dare to come here and bother Shuai Momo? Have you forgotten what happened to the last person who made up stories about her? She pretended to fall, clutched her chest, and cried loudly, oh my God, look, they're killing someone. A college student is going to kill someone here. No one knows right from wrong anymore. A security guard pushed through the crowd to find Shuai Momo. Excuse me, student Shuai Momo. The vice principal has asked to see you. Qi Shuangyin watched all this from a distance, giggling behind her hand, then thought, the plan is going smoothly. The professor will announce the outstanding paper today, and I will get another medal, while Shuai Momo is tied up by Huang Ailing's mother. Arriving at the principal's office, she explained, Principal, Ailing is just a child after all. What child says can't be considered a big deal? The school can't just ruin a child's future like this. The principal looked at Shuai Momo. Huang Ailing and her friends must know they were wrong. Are you willing to drop the lawsuit and give them a chance? The school will definitely give them disciplinary action and a warning. Shuai Momo didn't pay much attention, just thinking about what to have for lunch. Sweet and sour pork ribs are good, and Zilong Bao are also delicious. The principal shouted loudly, Shuai Momo, are you listening to me? Outside, Huang Ailing's father pushed the door open and walked in. He said, Ailing's mother, why did you suddenly come to the school to make a scene? Shuai Momo was surprised to see him. He walked forward and bowed to Shuai Momo. Student Shuai Momo, I apologize to you on behalf of Ailing. She was wrong, and as her father, I am also partly responsible. After she gets out, I will have her apologize to you. Li Xiaowei shouted angrily. You old fool. What nonsense are you talking about? How could our Ailing be wrong? Shuai Momo stared blankly for a few seconds, then spoke. I could drop the lawsuit, as long as Huang Ailing apologizes to me in front of the whole school and posts on the forum to clarify the facts. Hearing Momo say this, the three of them were stunned. Shuai Momo continued, I accept your apology because you are a reasonable person. I hope you can discipline Huang Ailing well. A school is a sacred place, not a place for creating filth. Huang Ailing's father was overjoyed. Thank you. Li Xiaowei was sullen. The principal exclaimed happily, That's great. Everyone is reconciled. Shuai Momo mused, Huang Ailing is really lucky. At least she has parents to protect her. I hope she can cherish it. The phone rang, and the principal answered it. Hello, who did you say was selected? Shuai Momo. How is that possible? The principal said to her in surprise. Student Shuai Momo. Professor Jiang specifically called back to say he's waiting for you at the school. Shuai Momo smiled, turned, and walked out. Then I'll head out first. She thought, is Professor Jiang going to announce the paper results? I'm so looking forward to seeing Qi Shuangyuan's expression. Haha. Professor Jiang pointed at the screen. Class, please take a good look at this paper on the screen. It has been affirmed by industry experts and is the most satisfying and accomplished work of my 20-plus years of teaching. I deeply regret that I previously missed such a hidden gem. Everyone started murmuring, looking at Qi Shuangyuan and Lu Yang. Qi Shuangyuan, is Professor Jiang talking about you? This paper looks quite advanced at first glance. Someone praised, you're really amazing. Lu Yang said, it's only natural for Qi Shuangyuan to get first place. What's with the professor mentioning a hidden gem? The audience below shouted impatiently, asking Professor Jiang to stop keeping them in suspense. Who wrote that paper? Someone shouted, it must be our school's belle, Qi Shuangyuan. Just then, Shuai Momo walked in. Professor Jiang announced the result. This paper was written by our student, Shuai Momo. Everyone was shocked. What? Shuai Momo? That notorious girl from last time? Impossible. Then what about Qi Shuangyuan's? Qi Shuangyuan and Lu Yang jumped up. She thought, dumbfounded, this paper is clearly mine. I already paid for it. This bitch Shuai Momo is such a scheming liar. Lu Yang muttered, Shuai Momo's paper? Impossible. Shuai Momo smiled brightly and said, Professor, Shuai Momo is here. She slowly walked onto the stage. Everyone whispered, it's her, Shuai Momo. Others were suspicious. Is this paper really hers? Professor Jiang urged, Student Shuai Momo, come over here quickly. She strode forward confidently, ignoring the gazes of Qi Shuangyuan and Lu Yang. Qi Shuangyuan thought, how can she be here? Wasn't she being harassed by Huang Ailing's mother? She looked at them, her eyes filled with disdain. The two were furious. What was that look in her eyes? Does she think we're stupid? Lu Yang whispered to her, everyone knows Shuai Momo's grades are mediocre. How could she suddenly write such a good paper? Ziyuan, what did you write for your paper this time? She looked pitiful. Shuai Momo and I chose the same topic, and the content is almost identical. Lu Yang immediately grew suspicious. Your paper couldn't have been plagiarized by Shuai Momo, could it? Shuai Momo walked up to Professor Jiang. He said, I think the writing style is very similar to Ziyuan's. Shuai Momo must have plagiarized Ziyuan's work, right? This slacker, suddenly turning into a top student. Does she take us for fools? The audience below also started murmuring. Yeah, Ziyuan also won first place for her paper last year. Shuai Momo said confidently, I plagiarized Ziyuan. Then let's bring out the original text to compare. Professor Jiang looked down. Sorry, I haven't received student Ziyuan's paper either. The chatter in the audience grew louder. What? She didn't submit it. Someone looked at Ziyuan with a provocative gaze. Didn't she just say she was plagiarized? Lu Yang looked at her and asked, Ziyuan, why didn't you submit it? Did you forget? Shuai Momo stood above, looking down at Ziyuan. Miss Chu, where's your paper? I like to see it too. Ziyuan glared at her angrily. What on earth is Shuai Momo trying to do? She already took the money. Why can't she just shut up and admit to plagiarism? Fine, I'll let you be arrogant. She immediately stood up to explain, Professor Jiang, I did write the paper and even asked Shuai Momo to help me submit it, but I don't know why it became hers. Hearing this, Lu Yang slammed the table in anger and said, My God, this isn't just plagiarism, it's blatant robbery. Shuai Momo pointed at her face. Is that so? If I took your paper, then your computer should have the original manuscript and editing history, right? Don't tell me you have nothing. Chu Ziyuan trembled all over and took a step back. She just stammered. Professor Jiang thought Shuai Momo's suggestion was good, so he asked Chu Ziyuan, that's right. The backup on your computer and the drafts of your writing process can all serve as proof. You are both my students, and I hope to bring clarity to this academic matter. Shuai Momo put on a polite and gentle facade. Student Chu Ziyuan, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself, she said with a smile, but thought to herself. Chu Ziyuan, in my past life, you were addicted to stealing my things, fabricating lies to isolate me, and ultimately causing my death. Now, being slapped in the face in front of everyone, you still don't know how to repent. Chu Ziyuan continued to back away, stammering, my computer is broken and the files are gone. It's just a paper. If Momo says it's hers, then it's hers. Lu Yang put his arm around her shoulder to comfort her. Chu Ziyuan, don't be afraid. Bring out your computer, and I'll help you recover the data and reclaim the honor that belongs to you. She frowned and whispered to him, you idiot. If we bring out the computer, everything will be exposed. What honor will I have left to reclaim? Shuai Momo laughed gloatingly. Is this the legendary useless teammate? Ha! Hearing Chu Ziyuan curse him and seeing Shuai Momo laugh, he roared in anger. What are you laughing at? Shuai Momo controlled the screen. Want to see if there's a problem with Miss Chu's computer? It's simple. I'll project it for everyone to see. Professor Jiang looked at the screen in surprise. What's going on? Who's operating the screen? Chu Ziyuan was also shocked. Who projected my computer screen? Shuai Momo opened it, exposing everything to the crowd. Take a good look at this computer's usage history. This is the so-called top student, huh? I'm afraid it's just a joke. Ha. Everyone whispered among themselves. There were no lost files or papers on Chu Ziyuan's computer at all. The recent browsing history was just some entertainment and online shopping pages. Is she really that brainless? Isn't she a top student? Chu Ziyuan's face darkened as she thought, my computer is clearly in my bag. How is this possible? Lu Yang looked at Shuai Momo. Who's behind this? Is it you, Shuai Momo? She shrugged innocently. Didn't you see me standing here doing nothing? Your lies have been exposed, and now you want to bite back. The two girls behind them whispered, so Chu Ziyuan was lying. I used to think she was so innocent. The other replied, could it be that Shuai Momo is really a hidden genius? Lu Yang pointed and said with certainty, I still don't believe it. Shuai Momo, if you get first place in this month's exam, I'm willing to clean the toilets for the entire building. Shuai Momo smiled and said, all right, I accept the challenge. The host announced, now I announce the latest benefit. The Diwa Group has sponsored a scholarship fund for our school today. The first place in the monthly exam can receive a 10,000 yuan scholarship, and provincial level competitions like the paper can receive 30,000. The winner of this paper competition will be presented the award by the group's leader in person. Congratulations to Shuai Momo for being recorded in the school's history. Everyone in the audience cheered. That's amazing. Congratulations, Shuai Momo. Only Chu Ziyuan was fuming. The honor just fell into her hands like that? On what grounds? I clearly already paid her. Shuai Momo thought to herself, this benefit came at such a perfect time. Could it be that Mr. Luo prepared this? Luo Muchen was working in his office when his phone rang. He opened his phone and saw a message from Shuai Momo. Our school has an academic award fund. Was it your idea? He admitted it. She asked Luo Muchen, is it because of me? He replied, it's a gift from a friend. He kept it a secret on my behalf. With your ability, you'll definitely be able to get it. After reading the message, she placed her hand on her forehead. It really was because of me. Bai Simon came to Luo Muchen's office and handed him a stack of documents. The security personnel arranged at Xingzhou University said that Momo was framed for plagiarism today. A hacker helped her. This is the information on that hacker. Looking at the information, he exclaimed in surprise. Guan. Bai Siming said about Guan, this kid has some skills. He was the one who helped Momo hack the school for him last time. He's a coordinator wanted by the Hacker Alliance. Of course, he doesn't help people for no reason. Luo Muchen tapped his fingers on the table. Find a way. Don't alert Momo. First, determine Guan's purpose. If he's a threat to Momo. He hesitated, but Bai Siming already understood. Bowing his head in response, I understand. When the time comes, I'll make him disappear. Shuai Momo was walking, and the girls walked with her. One of them said to her admiringly, oh my God, Momo, I never knew you were so amazing. We don't have class this afternoon. Can you guide us on our papers? After walking for a bit, she heard a voice, hey you Shuai Momo. She recognized it and thought, Guan, what's he doing at school? He said, Shuai Momo, You should repay the favor you owe me. The girl walking with her saw Guan looking up, posing with his hand on his chin, and asked Shuai Momo, how do you know such a ridiculously handsome guy? Shuai Momo thought in annoyance, my god, he loves to show off the moment he sees a girl. She grabbed Guan's hand and ran, saying over her shoulder, he's my younger brother. He needs me for something. We'll leave first. She ran so fast his hat flew off. He shouted, hey-oh, my beautiful hairstyle. Once they reached a safe place, she let go of his hand. Guan approached, hey girl, who's your younger brother? Are you trying to take advantage of me? Shuai Momo, so what do you want to say now? That you're Paka, a member of the top hacker alliance, here to cause trouble at school? Are you afraid I'll expose your identity? Guan waved his hand, just passing by. I wanted to see what kind of person you are. Turns out you're not the woman with a bad reputation from the outside, just a student who's not worthy of writing a paper. How pathetic. She looked at him and muttered, this young man is just as annoying as the one from my past life. Then she pulled his hand and said as they walked, all right, this big sister is so pitiful that she had to ask for your help. So this big sister will treat you to a meal. He scratched his head in embarrassment. Who helped you? I just couldn't stand them saying you were bad at studying and unworthy of writing a paper. Ignoring the awkwardness, he looked at her and said, what are you treating me to? Shuai Momo said, there's a snack street at the East Gate with your favorite skewers. Guan frowned. How do you know what I like to eat? Are you really trying to scheme against me? Shuai Momo teased him. Yeah. I'm also planning to poison you with stinky tofu. She sat down to eat the skewers. That choosy you in. I saw that the source of the files on her computer was all from you, right? You were a ghostwriter? Shuai Momo nodded, and she bit back at me. He was surprised, for real. I didn't realize you were so academically gifted. She smiled shyly. Let's not talk about that. Then she handed him a skewer. Eat more, she instructed. Stop eating instant noodles at home. Try to grow to 188 centimeters, like. Guan took the skewer, his face flushing with annoyance. That's not true. I'm not short now either. Shuai Momo laughed. Yes, you're very tall. He thought to himself as he ate. This woman is so strange. It's clearly our first time meeting, but it feels like I've known her for a long time. What's going on? This is so unscientific. As she ate, she noticed the group of people and became suspicious. Those people have been following us ever since Guan appeared, and they're getting closer. Shuai Momo put the hat on his head, grabbed his hand, and started walking. Guan was stunned, not knowing what was happening. Hey, what are you doing? I haven't finished eating. She explained, someone's following you. Let's find a safe place and run. Later, Guan pulled down his hat and muttered, this is miserable. I'm out of instant noodles at home. I don't dare to order takeout, and I can't even eat in peace outside. Shuai Momo walked quickly and said, stop whining. Run to the alley ahead, and we'll split them up. Just as they ran ahead, they were surrounded. Crap, there's another team. We're pincered. Guan whispered to Shuai Momo. These guys don't look easy to deal with. This has nothing to do with you. You should run. She quickly replied, running isn't my style. She turned around and said, I'll show them a few moves. You take the chance to break out, understand? He shouted, hey, what are you going to do? She rushed forward and beat up the group of men. Guan watched, stunned, with a look of fascination. Oh my god, that's so cool, bro. Another man shouted, get him. When she finished with the group and turned around, she saw Guan still standing there. Out of breath, she yelled, idiot, what are you spacing out for? She ran over and pushed Guan, saying, run, I'll stay and hold them off. But before she could even touch the last two men, they fell to the ground, pale-faced, repeatedly saying, help, help. She found it strange. How did these two suddenly fall? I haven't even made a move. Suddenly, someone flew down from above. She immediately turned around, stunned, Luo Muchen. He helped me. He walked towards where she was standing. She looked at him and asked, why are you here? Seeing that her leg was injured, he immediately picked her up. Shuai Momo didn't understand what was happening and cried out, Mr. Luo, Mr. Luo. He quickly replied, I'm taking you to treat your wound. She looked at him, treat my wound? I'm not injured. He insisted, you are injured. Shuai Momo worried, oh no, it's really not appropriate for us to go out like this. The streets outside are full of people. He seemed to understand her fear of being seen. What? Relax. He snapped his fingers and everything around them froze. He carried her through the bustling crowd. She saw that everyone was frozen in place and thought, even time has stopped. Then she looked at him with admiration. Luo Muchen is truly a special existence. He's not human. When he brought her to the place, she was surprised. Isn't this the luxury mansion in S City? What are we doing here? He explained, weren't you and that young man being chased? The security here is better. I've already arranged for Simung to bring that young man over to meet. After placing her on the sofa, he hurried to find slippers for her Sorry, there are only men's slippers here. Since no girl has ever come, I didn't prepare any. Shuai Momo finally understood. So this is your home. Luo Muchen knelt down, brought the slippers to her feet, and replied, not exactly. I rarely live here. I don't need a fixed residence. She was silent, pondering. What's it like for him to have lived for so long? After thinking for a moment, she spoke. Aren't you lonely then? Luo Muchen then held her head tightly and made her fall onto the bed. The blood in her body was boiling, as if a long-dormant desire had been awakened. Luo Muchen kissed Shuai Momo deeply. After a moment, they separated. Shuai Momo panted, her face red, reaching out her hand and calling his name, Luo Muchen. Her heart was pounding. Momo, Shuai Momo's hand slowly dropped. Luo Muchen looked at her. Did she fall asleep? Was that just a dream? Her kiss made my sanity collapse in an instant. It was as if 1,000 years of withered desire had been reignited by a bloodthirsty craving. Luo Muchen leaned down, intending to bite her neck. To him, she was a sudden awakening. What am I doing? This unique taste is hard to resist once sampled. Momo, your taste is driving me crazy. Luo Muchen gently checked her wound. The bruise had already disappeared. She wouldn't be in pain anymore. The Momo just now was different from usual. She called me Chun. That's my name. How could she know? Luo Muchen raised his hand. In her dream, Shuai Momo was running, out of breath. Where's the exit? Why is there no way out here? Let me out. A cold voice echoed. There is no exit here. You can't get out. A tall figure with wings stood under the moonlight. Shuai Momo was terrified. Who are you? Why are you trapping me here? This is the world I created for you, a world that belongs only to us. He glared. No one will disturb us. Shuai Momo woke up in a panic. Why did I have such a strange dream? The feeling in the dream was so real. Who was that dark figure? He scared me. I wanted to run, but he seemed to have trapped me somewhere. Shuai Momo looked around. Is this Luo Muchen's bedroom? I remember he let his blood to heal me, and then I fainted, right? She walked outside and saw several people talking. Bai Simming said, these are all fresh ingredients. Hey, boss, why did you suddenly ask me to buy ingredients and kitchenware? Luo Muchen replied, Momo hasn't eaten yet. She must be hungry. Guan saw Shuai Momo and waved. Shuai Momo, you're really here. He ran over excitedly. Are you okay? This young master was worried sick. Shuai Momo said awkwardly, I'm fine. What about you, Guan? Are you okay? I'm fine. Bai Simeng said you were here, so I came with him. Guan leaned in and whispered, speaking of which, you only have that little money left in your bank account. How can you afford to live so well here? Or are you being kept by someone? Shuai Momo flicked his head in annoyance. Hey, how dare you hack my bank account? If you're so capable, hack another 4 zeros into it. He's a CEO, my boss. If it weren't for him today, you'd have been done for. Guan laughed awkwardly. So he's your boss. Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought you were using your beauty to get someone to keep you. I was even going to talk some sense into you. Shuai Momo angrily grabbed Guan's collar. Bai Simming added, such a good relationship. They're so cute together. This made Luo Muchen roll his eyes in jealousy. The project in South Africa. I found a more suitable director for it. Bai Simming was like a little rabbit, boss. I'll definitely keep that kid in line. Guan, 2 pairs of eyes stared intently at Guan. My God, why is my back suddenly so cold?